Hello, everybody. Welcome in. There's Kelsey. I've got Kelsey, my extra special guest tonight. And I'm so glad to see you guys there. Hello, Eris and Bravewood and Sandra and King of APOC. And I believe we owe King of APOC a sound. So here we go. There you go. We could hear it here, but we had it muted because Kelsey and I were chatting. So there we go. So thank you. That always wakes me up, King of APOC, to have the goat screaming at me. And we also have a puppy cam that's already been redeemed. So we'll have to get Robbie up on puppy cam. All right. Oh, I'll let him handle that. I'll let him take all the stuff. But yay, Kelsey's here. Hello, Alcapest. And look, Mito's gotten a hello too. If you don't know Mito, I know a lot of you guys are a part of the Mito gang. Mito is on Kelsey's shoulder at the moment, it looks like.
Which is good because he was cuddling with my spatula and I was a little worried about having to take that away from him. So.
What does he do when you take stuff away from him?
He gets mad.
Oh,
okay. He tries to bite and stuff.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Hello, Pinalosa. Here we go. Yeah, we're going to be doing, so when I cook with Kelsey this way, she has indicated that it is easier if we try not to do anything too terribly complicated. Not to mention, she does not have all of the tools and stuff that I have here, and she's only feeding herself. So.
And my kitchen is like, I don't know, the 1/4 the size of yours, maybe on a good day.
I think it's safe to say but it has terrible storage. Your storage is terrible.
Even if I wanted to cook, wanted to have more tools, I have no place to put them. I already had to move all of my bar stuff outside of them.
Kelsey, hello, thank you to Taters for the follow. And I know Vince Rants followed right before we came on too. So thank you so much for the follow. Kelsey's cabinets are like this wide. And they're like this, they're terrible. But the rest of the apartment's really good.
It's true, yeah. The rest of the apartment's great.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Wendy. How are you? And King of Jacks, hello. Welcome in. I'm so glad to see you guys. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Longburger. I'm going to try and keep up with you guys. Man, we're so close to 1,000 followers. I'm so excited about that. Thank you for the shout out. So we have another streamer in here who streams food and drink, Bravewood Beanery. If you're a coffee person, I highly recommend going and following Bravewood. Does stuff with coffee, but also does just some wonderful baking and cooking of other things as well. So go give her a follow. You fix storage by buying a big wooden cabinet. I actually thought of doing that for Kelsey's little front hall area. That just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I have a small amount of space I could add on some stuff, but not a lot. I've filled this apartment pretty well.
If she didn't have an entire room filled wall to wall, floor to ceiling with video games. And video gaming units and all that, but you'd have lots of room. But it's okay. That's who you are, right? Oh yes, Pops. This was my Christmas gift from not Kelsey, from Robbie, who's also here tonight. Hello. Robbie is my tech guy, dog wrangler, and Ben Rocky is in a mood. He's in a mood. So. There may be some wrangling going on, but also dishwasher. It is her work stuff as well. Aladdin's girl, that is true. Okay, so here's what we're going to do tonight. It's all about cheese, kind of. We're going to be doing some cheeseburger tacos. So, you guys really seem to like burgers and tacos, so let's just put them all together. And then we're going to be making our own quick pickles to put on them. And then we're also going to be doing some little mini cheesecakes, which are great when you want to do different flavors. And Kelsey's is going to be a little different from mine, but that's okay. So we're just going to kind of show you the basics of doing a no-bake, super easy cheesecake, something you can have around all the time. So So that is what we're doing here. Hello, Kyle Reese 85. Thanks for being in here tonight. And let's see, rhythms. I know. It's going to be yummy. So to me, this is like the ultimate kind of comfort food, right? I love tacos and I love burgers. So.
Can't go wrong with tacos.
Yes, cannot. So Kelsey, what are your favorite tacos? I don't even know.
Fuzzy's Taco Shop.
Fuzzy's Taco. Well, what kind of Fuzzy's? Thank you for the follow.
That's sort of a joke because I worked there for a couple years when I was in high school. But I really I don't know, I do like their tacos. They have like fried fish and fried shrimp tacos that are really good.
Yeah.
I like street tacos mostly. I think that's my favorite.
Aladdin's girl, 9 months. We have a Twitch baby. What's the name of our baby gonna be? You got one? I got your. I'm gonna have to paint it and put it on. If you subscribe, this is or give subs. This is what's happening. I've got these little. What am I doing?
Would you like to
I'm dying. Okay. No.
I don't know what you're doing.
So, and I'm going to paint it, and then I'll get your name on it and get it attached to my little wreath here. That's what we're doing for April and May. So it's looking good. What do I have? What did I miss?
Would you like to show it?
Oh, would I like to show it? Oh, and Bravewood, I'm sorry, yours just fell off. I'll have to glue yours back on. There we go. Right. So, and then I have some sunflowers down here just in support of Ukraine. I know that doesn't really help them. Goat taco. Who said goat taco over there?
Aladdin's girl.
Aladdin's girl, you like goat? I haven't ever cooked goat before. I don't even know where you go to get goat. Are we sisters? Aw, thank you. That's so sweet.
That's the nicest thing you can say.
No. I mean, you could do exclamation point guest and it'll tell you all about who my special guest is and who she is to me. So, look, you have a special command. I did my thing before I said the word, so it was kind of anticlimactic. So there you go.
Aww.
There you go.
I didn't know what it was going to say, so.
Epic Open World, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. The bird is adorable. So, oh, hi, Obscurity. So here's the thing about I'm going to tell my favorite story because every time Mito's on, I have to tell my favorite Mito story, is that we were taking the dog out for a walk, and Mito walks to the door, doesn't fly, walks to the door like he's going to go on the walk with us, trying to go out the door, and it's like, you're not going.
Does that every time?
Every time. It's so funny. Oh, is Mito your sous chef? Aladdin's girl would like to know.
Maybe. He did fall in love with the spatula briefly earlier today, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. If we were cooking with walnuts, he would help eat the walnuts.
That's true. He will help eat the walnuts.
Mm-hmm. I think he helped eat the mango. There was something he didn't like, though, that we thought he would. Was it the mango or was it something else?
Might have been the mango. He likes, he sometimes is really into bell peppers, but sometimes he forgets he likes bell peppers and refuses to eat them. He doesn't like carrots, which is weird. Yeah, mostly he likes walnuts, and he likes bread, which he's not supposed to have. And then he also really likes eggs, which all birds do, and it's kind of weird, but it's protein.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing, right? Yeah, it's okay. My dogs like carrots, so they'll eat the carrots instead, especially frozen ones. So when your sub alert popped up, it covered Kelsey's face, so you looked like Rocky. So if that happens again tonight, you'll just look like Rocky.
I will be Rocky.
I have since moved it over, but only for this scene, so it's really in process.
Okay, we're working on it. Yes! Hey, thank you so much for the sub. Let me get a letter. What I do is I take everybody's letter out and write on them so I don't forget. 3 months. 3 months. I'm so glad to see you here. We've missed you. We didn't see you for a little bit. So I'm glad you're here. So, and Kyle Reese, thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to do my best here to keep up with you guys. All right, so if you're new here, here in Dana's kitchen, here's what you need to know. I am a home chef. I do not have any culinary degrees or anything. I've taken lots of classes, watched thousands of hours of videos, and have, I don't know, hundreds of cookbooks. I love to cook and have really gotten into cooking even more diversely in the last couple of years because I had time, like a lot of us had extra time on our hands. So,
Drink more
Cheeseburger
arsenic,
Tacos.
cheered 100.
Aw,
Thank you. Yay, Cheeseburger Tacos.
Thank you. If you're not sure who Drink More Arsenic is, that's Robbie. He's behind the thing. But please don't drink more arsenic. Don't drink any arsenic. Anyway, so yeah, we started streaming almost a year ago. We've got our anniversary is going to be on, what did we say, the 15th? 14th? 13th? Somewhere, May, something.
It sounds like we narrowed that down.
We narrowed it down. It's the Sunday that I'm gone. So anyway, yeah, so Kelsey is my daughter, and she is absolutely wonderful and comes and joins me every once in a while, which I love. I love it when she's in person more, but I'll take this if I can't get in person, right? It's like
works.
she's here. Oh, thank you, Kyle. Thank you. So this idea of streaming was actually Kelsey's idea. So I said, I want to do something with my cooking, maybe YouTube. And she goes, nah, you should stream. Then my youngest was like, yeah, you should stream. And then Robbie started looking at stuff and he goes, yeah, you should stream. So
No one wants to edit videos. That's not.
It's not. And I mean, we still don't have an opening because we haven't gotten around. It's been almost a year. So hopefully we'll have an opening for our 1-year anniversary. Wouldn't that be fun?
I'll get right on that.
Perfect. He's my tech guy. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our quick pickle onions. That gives it the longest amount of time we can to get those pickling ingredients in there. So that's what we're going to start with. That's going to go on our cheeseburger tacos. Because if you think about a cheeseburger, like what do you like on your cheeseburgers? You need cheese. Yes.
Yes.
I'm using today cheddar and jack. What kind of cheese are you using, Kelsey, today?
I have sharp cheddar.
Sharp cheddar. But you could choose any cheese you want that you like. What are your favorite cheeses to put on your burgers? What's yours, Robbie?
Pepper jack?
Pepper jack? What about you, Kels?
I like pepper jack.
Yeah?
I don't know. I like all cheeses. All cheeses are good.
All cheese, yes, almost all cheeses. You've never had to eat at Stilton. I have.
Okay. All normal cheeses are good.
Okay, because Stilton smells a little bit like socks that you've been wearing while you're really sweaty in 110-degree heat. So jalapenos, we could put jalapenos on ours.
I do have jalapenos.
Huh?
I do have jalapenos.
Well, those are going in our drink today, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put both entire jalapenos in my drink. But
No, I don't have jalapenos, so we're going to be doing serranos, and it's a very sad-looking old serrano pepper because I thought I had a jalapeno. I'll look again and see if there's something, but yeah.
Here.
Munster cheese is excellent. Yeah, Munster cheese is good.
She smacked the camera.
Oh. Robbie's been playing with the Stream Deck and sounds. So you may get some random sounds tonight because Robbie was just very proud of himself the other night going through.
I was just like 5 seconds late.
Yes. It's got to be a little faster. A little faster.
Well, I can't tell. I'm watching you on the stream, so what you're saying is, like, I'm hearing you in time, but I'm watching you say the things
later.
Like 5 seconds later.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And this taco cheeseburger will have things like a special house sauce, and we're going to have the pickled onions, and I have pickled jalapenos here. I could put those on there. Ooh. Maybe we'll put that on some of them. Yeah, I don't remember everything that's on there. Mustard, ketchup, lettuce, tomato, all the things. Pickles. too. All right, so let's start with making the quick pickle onions, Kelsey.
Okay.
So what we need to do is thinly slice well, actually, let's go ahead and get the vinegar stuff first. The thing about the pickling liquid is you're going to want some sort of like vinegar. It doesn't matter. Ooh, Chihuahua cheese is good. Yes, I love Chihuahua cheese. You've got white vinegar.
I also have red wine vinegar.
Okay, I wouldn't use red wine vinegar for this, but you know what? You can always play with the different flavors of vinegar. But I would stick to probably either white, maybe white wine vinegar, apple cider vinegar, maybe sherry vinegar. I've got apple cider, Kelsey's got white. And so we're going to take about a half a cup of that, Kelsey. And we're going to put it in a small pot. I'll just wave one around in case you don't know what one is. And I'm hoping I have enough of this. If not, I might have to, just enough. Just enough of that. And then you also want a half a cup of water. And when you're making your vinegar, you also want something sweet in it. So, hello, Devilish Stoner Gaming. How are you doing? What's going on? So, Devilish Stoner also is another food and drink streamer here on Twitch. And I love that the food and drink category is growing and that more people are doing it. I love to see people who normally are gamers get in the kitchen and cook. It's awesome. I'm not one of them. I've played Jackbox games.
You like Jackbox?
One time. I do love Jackbox games.
And you were pretty good at Dr. Mario and Tetris.
Yes. And what's the Mario game where you have the mini games and it's a board? Super Mario, is that?
Mario Party?
Huh?
Mario Party?
Mario Party, yes. Yes, I like that one too. I am doing good, Devilish Stoner. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Gasaravus? Did I say that right? G-Saravus? Okay, so do you have your vinegar in your pot?
Yeah.
Half a cup of that, half a cup of water. Got that?
Yep.
Next, you need I'm sorry, what?
I assume I turn the heat on at some point?
At some point, yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to put honey in mine, but you can put sugar, honey, maple syrup. You want to put something sweet in there. So I'm going to put about 1.5 tablespoons in there.
Okay.
And you can play with the sweetness. So, if you're pickling something and you want it to be sweeter, do I sound like I'm yelling? Because I feel like I'm yelling right now.
Why are you yelling
at everyone? Let's not do it that way. That's going to take forever. But yeah, so you can always do a little more sweet, a little less sweet, but you definitely want something sweet in there when you're pickling. Well, hello, Hydro Bleach. Kelsey I agree, but I'm her mother, so there's that. She is awesome.
Thank you very much.
Agree. Gasavara says, how cool is it to have a streamer mom? Thank you, Maverick, for the follow.
It's pretty fun.
I mean, it was her idea, and I love that she comes on and joins me. If I get to see her more often, that is awesome. All right.
What heat setting am I putting this?
Hang on a second. Thank you.
I'm ahead of you.
I'm trying to do 20 things at once. We got that. So you want to put 1.5 teaspoons of salt in there as well. So you're going to put salt in there. And Aladdin's girl is back with her last country fried steak with gravy. Didn't make them, but she bought them. And then, let's see. I cook. Oh, you cook, but you don't cook on stream, Devilish Stoner. Oh, okay. All right. Because I've seen your cooking. in my Discord channel, by the way. You have a question?
Thank you.
The follow.
Oh yeah, I said I did. I think I did. If I didn't, thank you for the follow. Robbie's like,
There's a lot
follow,
going on
sub,
there.
making sure you're doing all the things. Robbie
There's a lot
keeps
of
me on
things to
track.
remember.
I have to tell you, my first stream ever was 1 hour long, and I probably wasn't very good at keeping track of everybody. Do you like the way, this is the way I measure. Hey, used apple core, what an awesome name. I'm not sure how an apple core is used. The apple may be used, unless you're planting the apple core. Compost, there you go, there you go.
That's a use.
That is a use, actually, yes. Bless you. Does it sound like somebody sneezing when somebody follows? Or you?
No, I sneezed.
Oh, you did? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I missed it.
That's okay.
Gesundheit. Let's see. Aladdin's Girl's letting us know that the country fried steaks from Walmart are good. You need to get something to say. Yes. So as we get, when we take the cheeseburger tacos out of the oven, you're going to want to be having something to eat because those are going to be
Like
good.
cheeseburger tacos.
Like cheeseburger tacos. Okay, Kels, let's get that started. Turn that on.
Yes,
So
snacks
what?
are definitely recommended.
And you're going to put it on like medium-high heat.
Okay.
And then while that is going on, and by the way, you can also add other flavorings in this. So whatever vegetable you're pickling, think about the flavors you want in. If you want to put some fresh herbs in there, like maybe you want to put, like if you're doing cucumbers, you might want to put some dill in there. You might want to make it a little spicy. As a matter of fact, I know Robbie likes spicy, so I'm actually going to put in mine to make it a little spicy, Kelsey. I'm going to do some red pepper flakes.
Cool.
So you could do that. So just think about what do you want? What do you want it to taste like? Do you want a little mustard flavor? Do you want a little black pepper flavor? And you just throw that in there and let it go. And then Kelsey and I, while that's going on, are going to slice some red onions.
They may have already done that.
Oh, you already did that? Were you just like, I want to get ahead of mom?
Yeah, well, you tend to be a lot faster than me at slicing, so I was like, I'm going to start slicing the red onion, but then
That's cheating.
then you were talking for a while, and so I just ended up slicing the whole onion.
Cheater.
Sorry. You'll get ahead of me again, I promise.
I've got other things I can do. If I get too far ahead, I'll make my own tortillas instead of the ones I bought. Or something like that.
Because you always need an extra challenge.
I do. I need an extra challenge.
Nito's being so good so far. He's just chilling.
But he's not helping?
I mean, that's better than like the screaming and flying around the room that he does sometimes.
I mean, yes. I'm sure your neighbors appreciate when he's quiet. So I'm going to use a mandolin here.
I have never had a complaint about his noise. I can't hear my neighbors through the walls other than the neighbors who live above me. So I think he maybe, I think the walls might actually be kind of thick.
Okay.
It's just the hallway walls.
By the way, I'm just going to tell you, this right here is it's a super inexpensive mandolin. This one is Kyocera, Kyocera. It makes things like slicing onions so much easier, or any other vegetables. Robbie's gonna cover his eyes because he's always afraid I'm gonna slice my fingers. Right. And then you'll get the even slices, and this one has like 4 different sizes. So I'm at the second thinnest since we're doing a quick pickle.
Well, this is why I had to cut my onion ahead of time, because you have an onion cutting cheating device.
It's not I have a cheating device. Okay. Grummy!
Where is Grummy?
We should I don't know. That's not my dog. Although Grummy did live with me for a while. Kelsey, are you using the microphone from the phone? We'll have to find that out. Why? Does she sound okay? Like, can you guys hear her? Because I can hear her perfectly.
Here she is.
So, you lost your mood ring the other day. Borrow my cot.
That's my kind
Hello.
of joke.
Hello. How are you? Like, I need a mood ring so that I know how I'm actually feeling, right? Look at Grummy. So I think, was it Eris? Oh, Eris says there's a lot of echo.
Is the echo me or you?
Yeah,
I turned my.
Where's the echo coming from? Is it Kelsey or is it me? Ew, cheese. Yeah, there's lots of cheese today.
We just need to send Kelsey a fancy microphone for these streams.
Well, I'm hoping it's not feeding back this way.
I turned my volume down, so hopefully that's.
I don't think it's you.
Okay.
I mean, it could be. It's Kelsey. Alphabet says I hear fine. Yeah, Grummy's so cute.
Is my vinegar supposed to be boiling?
What? It is supposed to be boiling, yes.
Okay.
We're gonna
cool.
let it boil for a couple of minutes, okay? And that'll let like the sugars dissolve and let it all come together. I could get my bench scraper here, so I don't get yelled at for using my knife. And do you have your onions in your bowl? Because Kelsey doesn't have a jar. I think that the best thing to do is if you don't actually have mason jars, just save, if you're ever going to pickle anything, save a couple of jars so that, and rinse them out and then just use them. I could be using the ones from Moonshine because I have a bunch of mason jars. So if you drink Moonshine, there you go. Yeah, Grummy. Grummy's so cute. And that was a perfect picture you sent me of Grummy laughing. Even though Grummy was probably, yawning?
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah.
All right, let's let this cool for just a second. It's just going to be more of a problem for me than for you because you're using ceramic.
But you don't want to crack glass.
You don't want to crack the glass. So when I put hot liquid into a glass, I always put something metal in there and pour it over that. That helps dissipate the heat. Or at least that's what my mom told me. So you doing it?
I'm about to. Let me cool down for a sec. Ooh, more vinegar.
Yes. When you pickle things, it's vinegary. So last night, we went to another food and drink streamer's house, who's an actual chef, and there were, Kelsey, get this, jalapeno pickled quail eggs. They were hard-boiled. Wow. They were hard-boiled quail eggs, and they were pickled with jalapenos, and they were so good.
That sounds awesome, yeah.
So, yes, it was. It was so good. But again, yeah, it's a good time. So, because I'll tell you, I've learned I knew that, and I one time was using my mother's perfectly sized crystal ball for cranberry sauce, and I forgot to put the spoons in there, and I ended up cracking the crystal.
No.
Yep. And they don't make bowls like that anymore, so. King of Jackals wants to know how Grummy is doing.
She's great. She is just chilling on the couch right now and enjoying her new thing. I was telling my mom before the stream, her new thing is she's really into chickens. So our neighbor has chickens. We walk past the chickens every day, and she tries to stick her head through the fence and wags her tail and tries to get the chickens to play with her. And they're chickens, so they don't play with her, but she likes seeing them.
Okay. I know. It's so sweet, isn't it? So, Kelsey, let's make So we're going to switch back and forth here. I wanted to get the pickles started. That's going to be for later. But what we're going to do next is we're going to start working on our dessert because it's best if you make it and then stick it in the refrigerator for a little while. But what I do love about this is what kind of make your own. Kelsey and I, again, are going to be doing something a little different with ours because I sent her the real recipe and then I modified it for myself. So I love these little mini no-bake cheesecakes. They're super simple and people love them. And I'm gluten-free, so I'm actually using a gluten-free crust for mine. And Kelsey, what did you get? Did you get the pretzels?
I got pretzels.
Okay. So Kelsey's going to be putting hers in a mini food processor, and we're going to hope that works.
Yeah, first time using it, and I'll probably mute myself while I put it on because it's going to be very loud.
And you may need to you might want to half this because you don't have as many bowls to fill up. So for her recipe, it's 2 cups of pretzel sticks and 3 tablespoons of butter. I don't think your thing will hold 2 cups, but I do think it'll hold 1. So maybe 1 cup and 1.5 tablespoons of butter. Kelsey, so you can see, I'm actually going to use sandwich cookies. So Kelsey's using the butter to hold the pretzel sticks together. I have the cream stuff on the inside of my cookies. And I could put it in my food processor, but I'm going to be nice to Robbie and give him one less thing. One less thing to clean tonight. How is everybody doing? Has everybody had a good weekend? Is it Monday for anybody? I haven't seen Elsa in here, so I'm not sure. If Elsa were in here, I know that it's Monday there.
Need to melt my butter.
Dart! You've had a great weekend. Hello! Sugar shortening, yeah. I've had a super busy weekend. Have you had a good weekend, Kels?
I've had an okay weekend. I'm a little overworked and people haven't really let me relax this weekend, but that's okay.
Well, you had the convention last weekend, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Darth Verbach's in here. And guys, since there are a lot of new gut peoples in here, just know that Darth has such the chillest but coolest, I love his stuff. It's Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So I always get that mixed up because it's 4 p.m. my time in the central part. And cooks foods and stuff and is awesome. So give Darth. You went golfing. You're horrible. Oh, good. When you come to Texas, Darth, you and I can play some horrible golf together. It'll be fun.
Hey, Juan.
So much fun. What? Darth is the bee's knees. That is absolutely true. Hello, tea-sipping elf. How are you? I always tell people, I'm like, I will play golf with you. I love to play golf, but you must have a sense of humor. If you're a serious golfer, I'm probably not the person to go with you. All right. So I'm using these vanilla cookies, vanilla inside, that are gluten-free for my crust. So I don't need to add butter because I've already got the cream stuff. You could totally use Oreo cookies and not have to put butter in it. You can use graham crackers and put butter in it. So the thing is that you can use whatever. I think it'd be fun to maybe try potato chips sometime. So Kelsey's going to use her little food processor. I'm going to do my best to do it with a rolling pin because then I can get my aggressions out. All the peoples. Although nobody really bothered me this week. So I'll store some up. What?
I can't get my thing to turn on for some reason.
Did you press the button on the back? You've got to do the back and the front.
Okay, hold on.
It's like a safety catch, so you don't accidentally turn it on.
Okay, I'm going to mute myself.
All right. And then I've got this little one so that I can get in there and really crush stuff. I had to do a dinner once. It was for one of Robbie's relatives who cannot have gluten. So I did everything in the dinner gluten-free, including all the desserts. And so this was kind of what I figured out. If you do cheesecake, then you can make the crust out of anything. It's so cool. How are Robbie and I? We're doing pretty good. It's been a very busy weekend for us. It's a brutal ASMR. Yes. Urgh.
Yeah, mine, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here.
All right, so there are 2 buttons, right? There's a button on the back here. Let me go grab mine.
Oh, I thought you were like walking over there to go help
Yep,
her.
I'm coming to Seattle. Hang on, I'll be there in a minute.
Where's the room, Rocky? Let's
or
take over
not.
the stream.
Where's the other part of my? There it is.
That would have been awesome, Pops, if we pulled that off.
Okay. So you've got that, right? On. Kels.
I can't see what you're doing.
There we go. Now show her.
Okay. See how there's a lock button at the top there? You got to press that on and hit the on button at the same time.
Yeah, I did that.
Are you plugged in?
Yep. And it was just charging my phone, so I know it works.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Is it all the way hooked into the thing? It's clicked in?
Yep.
Well, is it on? Pop's ask, is it on tight? Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Kelsey. Mine works.
Me neither.
And you're pressing both the lock button and the on button at the same time.
Yours is
Yep.
Well, I have not plugged in.
I got it.
You got it? Okay, cool. I'll just keep beating. There we go. I mean, Pops, that would have been my next thing, but she said she just took her phone out of there and it had been charging, so I'm guessing it's good. Is it working?
I think she
Oh,
muted herself.
you muted. Okay, you muted.
It is working, but
Okay.
yeah, I won't be able to hear you for a sec.
Okay, all right. That's good. There we go. I think mine's pretty good. Normally I would put this in a food processor, but a cat to entertain Grummy. Oh, no. No cat to entertain Grummy. Grummy probably would like the cat. That would be my guess.
Grummy's fine with cats, but, I've got a bird, so...
Oh, well, and I know Grummy just loves the bird because Mito never tortures Grummy.
True. Mito, are you a bad bird? Are you a bad bird?
But I can totally smell all that pickling liquid in here. After we make the cheesecakes, what we're going to do is make a cocktail. And Kelsey's going to walk us through it because she came up with it and she gave me no numbers.
Yeah, I haven't come up with them either, so we're just gonna wing it.
So did you know, so your brother came over the other day to pick some stuff up and they were like, oh, I just got done doing a thing for Crunchyroll and...
Yes, and I think what you're about to say is under NDA right now, so don't say it.
Is what?
I think what you're about to say is under NDA right now, so don't say it.
Okay,
It's
never
not
mind.
like she has a habit of doing that, Kelsey.
It's so weird.
I wasn't told I couldn't say anything.
I was told I couldn't say anything.
Okay.
Which is where that emote comes
Well,
from.
then we'll...
I think maybe
to be announced later.
I think you are maybe at less of a risk of talking about anime than I am. So maybe that's why.
Okay.
Thanks for the follow, Goof Troop.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome in. We're at 9:35. I'm so excited.
Do you have a
So I
plan
feel
for
like
1,000?
I don't have a plan for 1,000 followers yet. Any
Mom, I have a
ideas?
question for you.
Pink Floyd Bra, the gang is all here. Yes, that is who I'm talking about, Hydro Bleach. Yes, Mito is helping, although Mito was falling in love with the spatula, so that was about to make life challenging. All right, are you done?
Mom.
Are you done mixing your pretzels in your butter?
Well, that's what I've been trying to ask you about. It's a little dry. Do I need to add some
Sure.
more?
You can add a little bit. It doesn't matter for this one if it's too dry because we're going to pack it down.
Okay.
But you can add a little more if you want to.
Okay, so I'm just putting this at the bottom of my bowls to make a crust?
Yes. So I've got, again, you can use ramekins. I like to use these little jars. I try to get the wide mouth ones of the mason jars for this because it's hard to tamp the stuff down. And the other ones, mine's really, that's okay. It's all good. I'm good. I'm going to stick some of this in each of these. I'm just going to use my hands.
Are you making that many cheesecakes?
Maybe.
How many of them do I get?
I mean, you can have as many as you want. You really can. But I'm going to
I only
just
have
start.
4 little bowls.
Yeah, she's only got 4 bowls. So there. You like
Maybe
them
I should
crumbly?
just make a giant one in a larger bowl.
And you can do that. What I like is like if you're having people over, like I said, you can make different flavors and then people can kind of choose what sounds good. And then you need to find something to kind of tamp it down. So some sort of something.
Well, that clears that up.
You're welcome. Hopefully that was helpful. And mine, I really needed to crush a little bit more. This works better with graham crackers. The cookies don't crush quite as easily as graham crackers.
Mine's just not quite crust-like. It's a little too dry, but that's okay.
It's okay, right? Because people are going to be eating it out of the bowl. It's really important that it holds together if you're making a cheesecake in a spring form. Oh, thank you, the muddler.
Think Pops.
Oh, Pops.
That's what I was going to grab.
There you go. Thank you. Perfect. That works so well. Pops, I'm so glad you're here. You have some great ideas. Okay. Oh, and a heated massage chair. Playing Minecraft in a heated massage chair, Robbie. That's good.
Sounds like a good way to spend a Sunday.
So if you're making an actual cheesecake in a spring form pan and you're going to be cutting slices, you do want to make sure that your base is not this crumbly. Although the butter's going to kind of melt when you cook it and it's all going to come together a little bit more. So half your job is makeshift tools. I love makeshift tools, right? It's cool. I do that all the time. I'm like, what can I use? And I don't know where oh, there it is. My bag of crumbles. We'll do one more. We'll do 6.
So I'm going to have 4 small cheesecakes and 1 kind of large cheesecake.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll see how that works out. So I have these very cute bowls that I love very much that are not quite the right shape for this. I have exactly one of these, which is the right shape.
Because it's hard to press it down if it's not, right? But it's okay because the thing about this is you're just kind of making it your own. And again, these were not even baking. So we're not even worried about that. So Robbie's mom, I want one of those chairs. There we go. Good to know, Robbie. Keep that information in mind. All right, are you ready to make the actual cheesecake filling?
I think so. I need to find the right attachment for my thing here.
All right. So the first thing we're going to do with this is we are going to take some whipping cream. Oh, did you add any sugar in? I didn't tell you to put sugar in with your...
I'm reading the recipe. It's okay.
Okay. So Kelsey did the pretzels, the butter, and some sugar for her crust. So if you're using something more savory, add a little bit of sugar of some sort into your crust. Unless you don't want to, and then don't. It's up to you. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is whip some whipping cream, and Kelsey's going to try. It's so tough because I still want to buy her stuff for her kitchen, and she just doesn't have room for it. Yeah. The one you want is way too expensive?
All my stuff out of the way, so
Careful.
big bowl, right?
Dana might just see that as a challenge. Hey, Mom Boss Lady.
Mom Boss Lady, hello. Good to see you here. I think I need about half of this.
Zool!
All right. Zulsbet! Guten Abend. There is no Zool today. There is no Zool in the refrigerator today. The potato chip sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll have to play with that. Gideus! You're here. Gideus is here. Awesome. Okay. Hola. Okay, so did you find your attachment?
Yes. And I put a cup of heavy whipping cream in a bowl, and I'm about to get the sugar.
Okay, first start by beat it does say to put the sugar in there at the same time. Normally I start doing the whipping cream and then add the sugar, but we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way.
Quarter cup of sugar.
It's always interesting to try and cook this way, isn't it? Yeah, I don't fold the sugar in last. I beat it in at the end. And I usually use powdered sugar, and this is saying granulated sugar. So I'm just going to follow the recipe, Pops. But you can do your whipping cream, and then you can whip in at the end some powdered sugar, castor sugar, granulated sugar, whatever you want.
I'm gonna mute myself again for mixing.
Okay.
I think I'm probably loud.
So the thing that's nice, Pops, about the powdered sugar is that because it's thinner, like it incorporates a little bit easier, I think. But honestly, I probably use castor sugar because it's still granulated, but it's just smaller grains. All right, here we go. Oh, I should plug this in. Dun, 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 dun. Nothing. I can't. Where's my grip? Okay. C.E. Mito, yes. That bird loves the fame. What? Robbie's like, ah. I'll probably need to use all of these tonight, but that's okay. For now, we'll just do this. And then I've also got, and Kelsey does too, because I told her to take her cream cheese out and get that softened.
That's a good start, Mom Boss Lady.
It does help. It helps just a little bit. So my original major, as some people already know, my original major in college back in the 80s was radio, TV, and film. And one of the rules was if it's not working, number one, is it plugged in? Number two, is it turned on? And that took care of about 75% of any issues we had. So, just a little bit. So we're gonna get that into an almost whipped cream texture. And what was I gonna do? Oh, lemon.
Okay, I feel like I've done it, but I couldn't hear anything you were saying before, so I don't know. Is it supposed to be kind of like a thick whipped cream texture?
Yeah, almost a whipped cream texture. So you want it
Okay.
to start making some peaks, but I would stop just shy of like a real whipped cream.
Cool. I think I did it.
So I think, Kelsey, did you buy berries for your cheesecake?
I did.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to be using, there's this wonderful streamer on Twitch. He's actually he's a competition cook, and I have his caramel pecan apple butter. So that's what I'm gonna mix into my cream cheese stuff. But Kelsey's gonna do something a little bit different because she's gonna use berries. So that's the other thing that's great about this recipe. You want a chocolate cheesecake, you want a raspberry cheesecake, whatever you want. Get your own flavors and stick them in there. So Zool would like to know, when can they purchase Mito Gang shirts? You don't see a follow thingy. There is a follow. I mean, I have. So click the heart icon. Good advice there, Zool. Right there. Okay, so this one wants you to do two things. So we did the whipped cream in one bowl. Luckily, I have two bowls that Robbie will be so excited to clean. Right? Oops. Hello, Snacks. Thank you for the follow. Mom Boss Lady, were you able to find it? I'm looking for, oh, here it is.
I'm really bad at following directions.
Are you? Okay, so where are you right now?
Well, I didn't like totally mess up, but I put the lemon zest directly into here, and they want you to mix it in a separate bowl with the other stuff and then fold it in. So it'll be fine.
Could you feed the dog who's pawing at that? Tap the icon. When you tap the, nope, still not there. You bonked yourself in the nose with your wooden lap tray. Well, that's not good. Don't do that. Okay, I'm sorry. What did you say, Kelsey? I was listening, but I wasn't. It's okay. I had 10 years of you doing that to me, so I get a few.
You did it to me too.
Okay, so where are you? You've whipped the cream.
Yeah, I'm doing the second part, putting the cream cheese and everything else in another bowl.
Okay.
But what I did was I put the lemon zest in the first bowl on accident, which is probably fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. So I'm putting cream cheese. We're going to put in some more sugar in here. And your phone's being silly. I hate it when that happens because it is not intuitive on the phone where to find everything for Twitch. So I feel you on that. I'm sometimes looking for stuff on the phone with Twitch as well. All right, cream cheese. Sugar. Oh, that wasn't enough sugar. That was half the sugar I needed. We don't want that. We don't want a not sweet enough cheesecake, do we? Let's feed the dogs. Dogs are now being fed. And then what else do I need? The cream cheese, a little vanilla extract, and some lemon peel. So this is one of my favorite tools in the kitchen. Robbie can attest, he washes this almost every single day. Every single day. I know, Bravewood Beanery, it's true. Sometimes you got to get on that laptop. I get frustrated because I've had the same thing where I'm like, where do I follow? Because once you're watching and chatting, that little part, like then going back and trying to find the follow button and the subscribe button and all that can become pretty challenging. At least for us old folks. Ooh, lots of lemon flavor. Gonna get that in there. I'm also gonna throw this apple butter in there as well. For mine, Kelsey, apple butter. Oh.
That sounds awesome.
Do you like apple butter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was too much vanilla extract. That's okay.
I don't know. I'm going to do this before I put the vanilla extract in there and see if I need it.
Okay, I am going to mute myself again because I have to turn this on. That's pretty loud.
Okay. So, apple butter jeans, boots with the fur. Yes. Apple butter jeans with the fur. I know, and I'm going to tell you right now, okay, this apple butter, I think I started this and I didn't finish. This apple butter actually comes from another streamer, and his name is Montana Max. What are you looking at? Do you want some apple butter? Is that why you're over here? What? Oh, where's the boyfriend? Oh, yeah, that's where he is. He's behind the scenes, but it's so funny because when we first started streaming, I was always looking at him. So then he would come behind the camera and he'd be like, and then I couldn't see him, but he was like, "You're supposed to look here." You would think I would know that since my major was radio, TV, and film, but no. So, Cheeseburger Tacos, Mad Marky, yes. Yes, pop-up arsenic. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. You're kind of like the raccoon there. So that's our raccoon. It's kind of, so. Thank you for the follow, Fin Streak. Thanks. So glad you're here. All right, I'm going to taste this. I may add some vanilla. We'll see. No, but I'm going to add a little more apple butter. And what? Let's see. Cat goes guh.
Cat that goes guh.
Cat that goes guh. Did I just call you guh? Did I call you cat? Guh? Did we get it wrong? It's not cat that goes guh?
Or is it because the cat goes guh, so guh
Guh.
is what they say.
I see. I got it. I don't want to use all the apple butter because I want to put some on the top of my cheesecake. Whenever you're creaming like cheesecake and butter and stuff, I like to make sure it's really nice and fluffy and smooth. So, but it was your God. I mean, grandchildren, I hear are fun. I have a grandnephew though, who went to bed at 4 a.m. last night because his dad's out of town. Because that's fun.
Okay, I think I've done it.
Okay, I don't think I need vanilla in mine because I've got the apple butter that already has so many flavors in it. But you're doing more of a vanilla cheesecake with berries on top of it and stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm just following the recipe because, I don't think I'm good enough at cooking yet to be all that creative.
I disagree, but you do whatever feels comfortable to you. I think you're very creative, and the only way you learn how to be creative is to just start changing stuff in the kitchen.
Start messing up a bunch.
Well, I mean, what is my tagline, right? I mess up so you don't have to. So, one on the 3rd of next month. Yeah, my grandnephew is 1.5-ish. So you could spoon this, for me, you could spoon this directly in here. I think you can make it prettier when you put it in a bag, cut off the tip, and use it like a pastry bag.
Well,
kind of thing. I do that with my deviled eggs too. My best friend from high school was here last week, and I was Kelsey, those Bloody Mary deviled eggs I'll have to make for you when you're here next time.
I love deviled eggs.
And as I was doing that, she cooks a lot too, and she was like, oh my gosh, I learned something new. Oh, I don't need to put it in there yet because I got to fold the whipped cream in, don't I? Do you want to taste that? All right, I almost forgot a step. See? But I caught myself. So you make a few yes, absolutely. And you know, I almost don't even look at them like failures. I just look at them as I've now learned one way not to do something. So now.
That requires me remembering what I did wrong, though.
Well, that's why I write down. You'll find notes one day on all of my recipes and in my cookbooks. It tastes like
a cheesecake.
Like me, Ma. So did you fold the whipped cream in yet?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. So now we're going to fold those together. Hello, Rachel. How are you? It is experimenting, Alpha Pest, and that's what life is all about. Life is one great, big, giant experiment, isn't it? We try things. We like them for a while. We don't like them anymore. We do something else. At least that's my motto. As Kelsey knows. My first foray into college was for radio, TV, film. And then I went back and got my degree in marriage and family therapy. Then I started a cooking stream. I've got my yoga teacher, my certification for yoga teaching. I want people to know that a yoga body is have a body, go to yoga. Well, come on. I've known people. I literally know people.
Rachel Angleton donated $5. Thank you. Cook Robbie.
Okay, so one of the things we have here, if you haven't been here for a while or if you're new here, is you need to stop. You have to stop that. When if you donate $5 or give $500 or 500 bits, $500, Robbie will cook. No, $5 or 500 bits. I have to stop and walk away, and Robbie has to cook for 5 minutes wherever I'm at the moment. So,
how much do people need to donate for Robbie to fly here and do my dishes for me after this stream?
That's up to him.
I mean,
plane ticket probably.
I haven't been to Seattle in a while. That sounds fun.
Okay, so guess what you're doing? I have finished this part, so now you're going to put it.
Hold on, can I leave for Seattle now before I do any of this cooking thing?
You'd rather fly to Seattle to do my dishes than put cheesecakes in mason jars?
Well, it's the whole something later instead of something now.
Plane ticket. Okay, so.
But yes.
You're going to be putting the stuff in here. Okay, and then what I'm thinking of doing, I'm going to just show them one, Rachel, okay, is putting a little of this in the bottom, just the apple butter in the bottom, and have a layer of this kind of on the bottom, like that.
The problem is, Pops, it wouldn't even be remotely worth it. It wouldn't even be worth $5.
Jim Bob 860 donated $5. Thank you.
Who just donated $5?
I think it's a Jim Bob.
Jim Bob? All right.
I have my Taco Cat shirt on, by the way.
Oh, look at your Taco Cat. That's from Chewy's, Kelsey.
I like it.
Because Taco Cat spelled backwards is Taco Cat. Okay, you got 10 minutes. I now cannot.
What am I doing?
I just showed you. So a little apple butter on the top of all those.
That requires paying attention, Dana.
Well.
So there's some stuff
Hello,
here.
Jim Bob. 10 minutes. Okay, so apple butter in the bottom.
Right.
With the fur.
Oh, this is the apple butter.
Yes.
This is going to be a long 10
Would you want me to sing it for you?
apple butter jeans,
Apple
Mom.
butter
The boots,
bottom.
No. The boots have the fur. The apple butter are jeans.
Okay, so a little bit of this into here.
Yeah, and just kind of spread it out
Would
as
you like
best
to
as you
change
can.
the scene so that people can see me do this?
Are you doing my
there's
job?
there's also a Stream Deck thing, but yeah, whatever.
Oh,
I keep forgetting.
I don't know which one is.
It's
is
fine.
it
We're there.
main
It's fine.
cell?
It's fine.
Or cell main?
I have some little cheesecakes.
Look at that.
Hold on. We're
All
gonna do
right,
this.
now you can take your fruit and put some fruit on the top.
And then am I supposed to like refrigerate this so it kind of sets a little bit?
Yes.
Fruit?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's the fruit?
You don't have fruit. We're doing apple butter.
Oh, you were talking to
cheesecakes.
Kelsey.
You're doing the apple butter.
Okay. Apple butter. Mm-hmm. There's
Here we
not
go.
a whole lot. Are you aware that there's not a whole lot?
Yes, but there's enough to do these.
Does it have to be even? I'm supposed to smooth. Did you smooth?
I mean, if you don't want the judges on Chop to yell at you that you're inconsistent.
I don't want to
So,
be judged too harshly.
I think I never finished this again. The apple butter comes from a really wonderful streamer on Twitch. His name is Montana Max. He is a competition chef. So he goes out, his competition is mostly in smoking and grilling. He's fabulous at it.
Hello, Nita.
And then on top of that, they've also got a wilderness. Montana Max also has what he's called the sanctuary. What is it called? I don't even remember.
I know he calls the followers the friends of the sanctuary or something like that.
Yeah, and so 24 hours a day, it's got video of the sanctuary near the house with the sounds and then like kind of Zen music. So this is one of the products. A few streams ago, what we did is we used all of his different products and grilled a whole bunch of different food using his barbecue sauce and steak sauce and mustard and the apple butter.
These are the only ones that's going, right? I can use the rest of this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that's what this is. And it's awesome because it's not just like your regular apple butter, which I love on its own. It's also got little bits of pecan in there. And it's got like a little caramelly flavor in there. It's really delicious.
Hashtag not an ad, by the way. It's just that good.
It's just that good. I get nothing. If you go and buy this and try it, I get nothing. I'm doing it because it's just really good. We have excellent streamers, right, Darth? Tons of excellent food and drink streamers here. And then we have Robbie, who has to cook.
Rude.
Wait, we got to see his head. I always got to change that. There you go. You can look. Do we need that look? What? Oh, yeah, there he is. There's Montana Max Barbecue. Look at this. He's trying to bide time now is what he's trying to do.
No, this is just
here.
me. This is why I
Okay.
never cook.
See,
We'll
Kelsey,
call that
it's like,
good enough.
Spunk TJ, hello. How are you doing?
I'm trying to do some pretty like plating with this, but it's, I don't know, varying results here.
Okay. What do you have? Blueberries and what?
Honey.
Blueberries and honey. Okay. That
Yeah.
sounds good.
I just did it on a couple of them. I was trying to make like a pretty little drizzle, and it's not really drizzling all that pretty, so.
What am I supposed to do
It's
next?
just
I tried.
put all of that stuff in that bag. As far down, yeah, put the whole thing in there. Perfect. That'll work well.
not
I
big
have a
enough.
special guest. I do. Hang on. We'll even put that right.
What'd she do?
What did I do? Wait, I went to the wrong thing. Wait, now we went.
What did you do?
Down one. There you go. Click. There you go.
I didn't do it over here is what I meant to do.
Okay, so I'm supposed to scrape this in here. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't be that difficult.
Well, I like that you're making it as difficult as you possibly can. That's fun.
I'm really not trying to. And plop.
Oh, okay. So that's a yoga pillow, Rocky. You can leave that alone. That is not
See,
going to be.
she's got a dog wrangle.
I know.
Since I'm working on food.
I don't want
and
that to become
one
the
of the
new.
many jobs.
I don't want
that I-
that to become the new pickle.
Yes, that's basically what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's going in there, buddy.
And it is sort of storming here, so if for some reason we do lose power, we'll be back on as soon as possible.
Yep.
That shouldn't happen, but
You've been working a lot and sleeping more. Oh.
oh dear.
Jim Bob 860 donated
Oh, dear.
$5. Thank you.
I guess nobody wants to see me. Would you guys?
You might just be done for the evening at
I
this
might.
rate, Dana.
Kelsey, you may be getting tips from Robbie.
Sorry, what?
You may be getting tips from Robbie
At this
Yes.
rate.
because
Like what?
because I cannot cook now until 6:20.
Oh, wow. Well,
Thank you so much,
Robbie, you
Jim
and I will
Bob.
figure-
It's like, Dana, it
we
was
will
nice
figure
having
this
you on the
out
stream.
together, Robbie.
We will. Somehow, some way, we'll get through
I've
this.
got a recipe. I think I can follow it.
That's helpful. Robbie still has, depending on where we end up here, Robbie may have to grind meat
No.
because the meat's not ground yet.
Well, you're cleaning the thing if I've got to use it. That's the rule.
Oh, you're grinding your own meat?
I almost always grind my own beef.
I guess that's true, because you can.
Because it's
Yeah.
delicious.
How was we haven't done the burgers and tacos yet, Juan. We're still working on dessert because it's got to go in the refrigerator. So, but it's not burgers and tacos.
Is that good enough?
It's a cheeseburger taco.
Good enough?
I think that's good enough.
Hold on, I didn't taste test it.
Oh, okay. Make sure you do that because we don't want anything bad to happen.
All right.
I'm trying to get a head start on dishes, because I don't have a personal dishwasher.
All right. I'm just going to show Robbie.
I made a mess.
You want to try and get the air out and make sure, and you want to cut off the end there, and then you can fill these up.
And don't over squeeze. I'm an over squeezer.
Are you?
I've broken this bottle many times, and it just goes, and the whole thing plops out.
I've done that too, though.
So you're also an over
I
squeezer.
need better squeeze bottles is what I need.
And I don't care if that's not a word, it is now.
Jim Bob says, I'm here all night. So Juan says, Kelsey, Mito doesn't clean after you?
No, he does not.
Oh my gosh,
He
Pops,
makes it worse.
Pops, you added apple to your curry. How was that? I don't think I've ever made a curry with apples in it.
Apple's great in, like, Japanese curry.
Is it? Was it a Japanese curry? What kind? We're gonna watch. Let's see.
Honey and apples and chocolate.
Honey and apples and chocolate. Yes. Japanese curry. You were right,
Yep.
Kelsey. I don't know that I've ever had Japanese curry.
That's weird, because I've made it, like, a bunch of times. That's, like, one of the few meals
You've-
I've cooked fairly often, actually.
You've never cooked for me.
Never?
Never. I've always whenever I've come, like we've gone to the farmer's market and then you cook with me, but you've never cooked for me.
I mean, you're just such a better cook than I am, so it's a waste, you know?
It's not. So Pop says, I didn't try honey or chocolate. I like changing one thing at a time.
Okay, that's fair, but honey and chocolate. I follow the Chris Kohler recipe, if you happen to follow him.
Okay. That
How
was
we
pretty
looking?
good.
How we looking?
He's the curry influencer of our generation.
Excellent. Excellent. That looks good. All right, don't overfill because we got to put a lid on it.
Oops.
And look, you know what I found, Kelsey?
She says don't overfill, I keep filling.
Pralined. I found these pralined sunflower seeds
Ooh.
that I thought would be good with this apple butter. I was hoping I could find some pecans, but they didn't
What do we
have
do with the rest
pralined.
of this?
Yeah, you're
We're
making
gonna
really
make more of
fancy
them. Just
stuff
don't worry
over
about
here.
that. Just stick it in the refrigerator for now. Oh my gosh, how come you're soaking wet,
Because
Robbie?
he went outside
Rocky?
in the rain because he's
I
a
know
crazy
why he's wet.
velociraptor?
Hello, Curtis. I'm Dana.
Hi, Curtis.
So,
But you
nuts?
get your hello from Kelsey too. Yeah, so just sprinkle a few of those on top. Oh, does this mean I have to take the picture?
Yeah,
that's your job?
Yeah, I'm just the chef. You're the photographer.
But I don't know
Tech
how to
lady.
use. I don't know how to
If
use.
the timer goes long enough, you're even the dishwasher
Robbie's
tonight.
Kitchen.
Okay, so where do I find your camera?
What'd you do?
I
Here we
didn't
go.
do anything. I'm learning. I'm learning.
I'm never learning. That's why this is always such
Ooh,
a challenge.
Let's make sure we do this too so we can show the Montana Max thing. What are you eating the extra apple butter?
No,
all right.
I was pretending to.
Oh, okay. So look
I-
at that. That looks pretty
I
good,
could.
huh? That looks good. All right, those need to go into the,
Refrigerator?
yes, that thing.
With lids though, right?
With lids.
See,
So,
you gotta-
you
you
would
gotta-
like one of those, Darth? Jim Bob goes, it's early. So, this channel's being rebranded to Robbie Kitchen.
Don't be shy.
There you go, Darth.
Have a
There it
taste.
is. There it is. Yep, I have a Discord. I love to see the pictures of your food. I love ideas on things to cook. And I don't think did you ever put the meal redemption thing in yet?
No.
All right, channel points. Save your points. Pops, we're actually going to give you some back since you didn't know. Where you can redeem and I'll cook the meal that you want me to
Hi,
cook
buddy.
within reason. Like if you say, I would like you to do this that
Oh, now you
has
don't wanna get up here?
$250 of caviar, I'll probably go, pick something else. But, oh, you did, the Okonomiyaki. I think, when did you do that? Did I miss it? I must have missed it. All right, Robbie's going to put those in the refrigerator. He still has a few
Oh, yeah, it was
minutes
just
left
this
here.
morning, right? I believe you posted it.
Today.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a
we
look
were
at
brunch
it.
at the time. Puppy cam.
Oh,
All
oh.
right, tech lady. Puppy cam. I'd switch the cameras. And we can keep it big for puppy cam. That's fine.
Okay.
I've got bird cam.
Oh, Kelsey, which puppy cam do we want? Do we want our puppies, Kelsey's
or maybe
puppy,
both.
or both?
Maybe both.
Oh, I think Grummy ran away.
Grummy ran away.
Yeah.
All right, here they
She's in the
come.
bedroom.
They're like, I don't know if you saw that, but we said
Hi,
puppy
puppy.
cam. We said puppy cam, and they both stood over by there and are waiting for their
Aw.
treats. Oops, sorry guys.
Oh,
Thank
they
you for the
know.
follow, Ghost Baby Teeth.
Hey,
I
goes
like
baby
the name.
teeth. You know what that reminds me of? Baby's head.
Baby Head Cemetery
Yes.
in Texas? Yeah, that's a thing.
All right, come here, guys.
Hey, Pig Dan
Oh,
20.
shoot. I'm
Thanks for
sorry, am
being
I
here.
making everybody dizzy? Hey, come down here.
She's new at puppy cam, guys, so blame the
This is
the-
my
the
first
rookie.
time doing
she
puppy
only
cam.
has a degree in this.
It's okay. We did not have cell phone. Sit. Sit. Watch.
My goodness, the chaos.
Watch. Good boy. Good job. All right, sit. He's old.
Like,
He's
Mom
not going to
doesn't
sit.
usually get to feed us during this stream.
Hey, Rocky.
Oh, that's
wait.
right. These are going in the fridge. I knew I was supposed to do something.
Good
the
job.
puppies were distracting me.
Okay. You ready? Okay. And one more. You ready? Wait. Okay, go ahead. So Fallen Age, those treats are those like same salmon treats that you bought the dogs. They love them. Rocky was trying to get them off the counter earlier today.
Careful, because the button's on the bottom.
Okay. Sorry, did I do that wrong?
And then I did it wrong.
Oh, okay. He just turned off the camera. Hang on, I'll go to a different one. We'll go that until he fixes that. They are cute. Hello, Pig Dan. Welcome in. We got double puppy, I know.
There we go.
Isn't that exciting? Uh-oh.
Jim Bob 860 donated $5. Thank you.
What?
It's going to be a long night. Thank you, though.
All right. So before we get started on the next part, Kelsey, we have to actually grind our meat over here. So you can clean
Okay.
up this stuff.
Oh, I can just like this?
Yes. That's exactly how I do it.
Should I start
Fantastic.
attempting to make a drink?
Oh, let's make a drink.
You're right, because the roles are switched, so Dana has to make
I
it.
have to make the drink. How about if we make a drink, Kels? We'll do that.
And
Okay.
I'll clean.
Okay.
So am I just rinsing this out? Am I wasting that apple butter?
No, you're eating it. Or you can put the lid back on and stick it back in the fridge.
We'll do that. Where's the lid?
Right here.
No grinding Nito.
I know. Dana's really got to figure out what she's going to do for 1,000 because she's closing in on that fast.
I know. We got to figure that one out. Where are we at right now? We're at
9:39.
9:39.
Nito, we could cook you into one chicken nugget.
Okay, drink.
You want to be one chicken nugget?
What? One
Yeah?
chicken nugget? What?
It's the thing in the dishwasher.
If you cooked Nito,
Probably.
you would make one chicken nugget.
All right, Kelsey, that's what he would make, yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't keep you very nourished for very long. So,
No.
Kelsey, and we've got, that's in the way. Okay, so
Would
what
you
do
like
I
me to
need?
just turn off that cam?
I need the ruby red. I need. Can
Yeah,
somebody
we
hit?
need
Can
red
somebody
or
hit
vodka?
command drink?
Exclamation drink?
Well, isn't that what the?
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
Oh, I
exclamation.
think I put it in here.
I know, Pig Dan. I'm so excited. Who knew that a
Absolutely.
53-year-old woman who goes on Twitch to cook would ever have 1,000 followers?
Because you're so good at it.
Oh, I don't need the Cointreau. I need simple syrup. Get
So
out of
we
there.
have Deep Eddy's Ruby Red, which is one of my favorites. I like any drink that is grapefruity and spicy. Those are like my two favorite things in a drink.
Perfect.
So that's what we're making today. And I have no idea proportions yet. Haven't decided. Haven't made. I was looking at like what liquor do I already have, and I haven't used the Deep Eddies for anything in a while, and I really like it. So I was like, let's build off of that, and jalapenos and simple syrup and just like club soda and lime juice.
Oh, I need club soda too. All right, I'll have to go get that.
Because Deep Eddies is already pretty sweet as far as liqueurs go, or liquor. I don't know if it is technically. I guess it's like 70 proof, so it's probably just straight up liquor.
What this is?
Yeah.
Okay, so Robbie and I have actually gone to the Deep Eddy place where we watch them, and so Deep Eddy is actually made from real fruit. So it's vodka, but then they infuse it with real grapefruit or real. They have a new one, Kelsey, that just came out a couple of months ago, and it's lime, and it is so good and would be really good in cocktails where you want that real strong lime flavor to it.
I believe it.
How many of you have ever had Deep Eddy Ruby Red? Their distillery is outside of Austin. And I can tell you, it's very sweet. You can drink it straight on the rocks, but I would not advise it. Would you, Robbie?
At the very least, you should measure your drinks. Do not eyeball it.
Yeah.
So I have two things I can put this in. Mom, you gave me these, which I love.
Uh-huh.
They're beautiful. And then a friend got me these, which are very stupid and very impractical.
Wait a minute. It's a glass that looks like a bird?
It's a bird.
How do you put the liquid in it?
A funnel, I guess. This is not a good way to. It's not. Everything about it is terrible, but I still love it.
Yeah.
Also, you can't think about washing this thing. How the heck do you wash it, right?
Yeah, that would be impractical. Hey, Dromox, thank you for the follow. Can you go get me the seltzer water?
The green one?
Didn't you have these like a long time ago?
Yeah, those are probably a good 15, 16 years old. So
Cool.
pour from
They're
a
also-
carafe. Well, you could do that, but then you would have to have a carafe. So, I mean, we can use that. That's fine. No, it's not. There's the grapefruit LaCroix in there. Robbie's checking out the stuff in the fridge out there. At least now.
LaCroix would work
Okay.
Fine.
What would you like me to do here?
We're gonna start by muddling some jalapenos.
Okay. So should I put it in a martini glass or the coupe glasses that you got me?
Well, since you specified it's the ones that I got you.
Is it going, so this is going to be an up drink?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna be serving this up and maybe with like a fun chili sugar rim or something too. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. What do you
Okay.
think?
You've heard it, everybody. We're making this cocktail up as we go. So I should have a
Actually-
chili rim, huh?
I'm gonna do a sugar rim, but with jalapeno to wet it. So it's gonna be like a spicy sugar rim.
I can do that. Except I don't have jalapeno. I've got Serrano.
Oh yeah, you're doing like a Serrano drink, but that's okay.
And do you just have the like regular cane sugar?
I have raw sugar and I have simple syrup.
All right, I'm going to suggest for you, since you like to make cocktails, is getting castor sugar because it's a little bit finer.
Well, what about?
Oh,
for
thanks,
the
Pig
rims.
Dan.
For
I
the
don't get
rims,
to have.
yeah.
I don't get to have Kelsey in here all the time, so I'm always really happy when she's here.
I thought you meant for inside the drink, and I was like,
No. To rim the glass because
Yeah,
it's
I got
smaller.
you. Yeah.
I thought that was my job, Robbie. You know you're going to have to grind the meat when I'm done. Here. Okay. So don't worry, Jim Bob. He's still going to come back and do some cooking here. But this is normally his job, which is why I'm doing it.
Well, you're doing an excellent job.
This would probably drive him nuts without a recipe.
Okay.
That was a lot of sugar. I probably didn't need that much, but there we go.
Jalapeno.
We
muddling
want to make
time.
sure you get your money's worth. I mean, you know. Okay. I don't know
forget
that
if
these.
you got me this muddler, but I love it. It's really good. I'm also just a big fan of like muddled things in drinks. I don't know.
Of
I
what
feel like
thing? Of what things in
Of
drinks?
muddling things in drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Birds here.
What do I want? Do I want anything else other than the sugar? Like maybe some chipotle powder?
Yeah. I mean, I just did sugar because I could rim it with like jalapeno juice, but you don't have that luxury, so.
I was just trying to put a little more color in there. I don't want it to
Yeah.
have like a huge flavor. And it didn't work for that one, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll make it work for the next one. All right, I've decorated.
I'm leaning down so everyone can see the bird helping me. He's on my head.
This is where Elaine comes in handy because she, my friend Elaine, she was here last weekend, but she's one of those really amazing people that can come in and you can go, I have nothing, and she'll come up with like this gourmet spread. And you're like, I had all that in my house? Interesting. It feels like a Sur La Table showroom. I mean, Kelsey knows because she helped me look at houses when I was looking for houses, and this kitchen was not good when we bought the house. But I was looking for a house I could grow into when I had time and money to dedicate to it. But thank you. I don't know if you can see, but these tiles that are on the wall I love because they're stone, glass, and metal. Because everybody's like, ooh, look at these white ones, and look at this. And I was like, I don't know. I think I need something weird. Oh, the gadgets. I do have a lot of stuff.
You do have a lot of gadgets.
I mean, this is one of the reasons why I added space to my laundry room. It was so I had more room for my gadgets. Sad to say.
So I'm just making this up, and I'm gonna say like 2 parts Deep Eddies, 1 part lime juice, maybe half a part simple syrup, and then top with club soda.
Do you
How
think
does
you're?
that sound?
Do you think you need simple syrup with Deep Eddies?
Probably. I think that's probably optional. I'm gonna. Yeah,
I'll put a little
might
bit
not.
in there. I'll put a little
I'm
bit in there.
gonna try it with a little bit, and we'll just add to taste if it needs a
Okay.
little more. But I think you're right. I don't think it's really gonna need much, if any.
We're just making it up.
We are.
So before you go and rush to the store to make this cocktail, let us make sure that we tell you whether or not it's good.
I'm sure. Okay, the ingredients are all gonna be good together. It's just a matter of figuring out what the proportions are.
All right, am I putting these in and shaking this up with the peppers in it?
Yep. And some ice. I'm just squeezing some limes right now.
So back in the early days, Robbie and I used to eat peppers when people subbed. And then one day we were like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, you don't have to do any of that like charity stream nonsense, you know?
Well, it was fine. And then Robbie had
It was fine until the day that I had to do 3
jalapenos.
the habaneros,
Habaneros, right.
in a row.
Okay, I
My
can't see
stomach was
anything.
like, yeah, don't do that ever again. And I like spicy. I really like spicy, and that just about did me in.
You despise raw peppers. I don't mind them if they're done right, but I do prefer them cooked. For sure. All right, so we're going to try this, and then we're going to add soda on the top of it. Is that what it is, Kels?
Sorry?
This, and then add soda on the top of it. Ooh,
Yep.
we've got some serrano seeds in our drinks here.
Yeah, that was just tier 1. So we'd spin the wheel, and there were a lot of peppers
Here,
on there. And
if you want to show this,
do you need a picture of it?
not yet. But I thought you might want to show them the drink.
Right, the scene.
Uh-huh. Because you're the tech guy for the moment. Try to find a prettier one here. Oops, that didn't float right. That one gets 2. There we go. Oh, are you clapping?
I did that.
Robbie's
yeah.
clapping over there. Kind of a spicy sweet greyhound, but there's not actual grapefruit juice in here. I mean, there is in the vodka, but a little bit like that, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, I also need to take a picture, right?
I can do that for you. It's fine.
Well, tell me how it tastes.
Well, if you get the seeds in there, it's pretty spicy. Because remember, I have serrano seeds. Can you see, Kels?
Yes.
So there we go.
All right, I'm going to see if this needs any simple syrup.
Robbie, you want to try?
Yes.
I'm going to give you the one with more seeds. A spicy sweet ground. It is kind of like a spicy sweet greyhound. But I like greyhounds because I do like grapefruit juice too. All right, this is going over here.
That is delicious.
You like that?
Yay. I made it up.
Very nice job, Kelsey.
All right, okay, so chat.
I think you have another
What are we
career
gonna
if you
call?
want it.
What are we gonna call this drink? We're
Yeah,
taking
it needs a
suggestions. It needs a name.
I put just a tiny bit of simple syrup in mine, and I think it's pretty good with that.
Yeah, I did just a little bit. So like for one drink, it'd be 1/4 of an ounce.
What about the jalapeno mito?
See, it doesn't look like Mito though. It's pink.
Okay, are any of the pets pink?
It's the
Grummy's
pink
been
Mito.
purple. I mean, it's sweet and it's got a bite to it, so maybe it's a Rocky named one.
Yeah.
A pink gorilla. We could call it the pink gorilla, Kelsey.
No, I want to make, actually someone did make a pink gorilla cocktail and I completely forgot about it until this moment. So we'll have to make that on stream one of these days.
Excellent.
I got to go find it.
But
Everybody
everybody is saying it should be called the pink gorilla.
There's already a pink gorilla drink. I don't want to take it away from that guy.
Oh, really?
You could call it the pink gorilla too. What's the name of, does your pink gorilla have a name?
Yeah, it's Pinky.
Pinky?
How about the spicy pinky?
There you go.
The spicy Pinky.
All right. Are we good with that name?
He's Pinky G, so because there's jalapenos in here, maybe it's the Pinky J.
The Pinky J? Okay. The spicy Pinky J. Make blue gorilla games. It's not blue though.
You guys and your
Mine's just in a
technicalities.
bluish cup.
I just make up fun names.
All right. I'm going to leave this here for you.
Oh, is that ready for me?
It's your turn to go back so that we can grind meat. All right, we're going to use it over here. We're using ground chuck.
Mito's really into this cup.
Mito's very weird.
Hold on, we need a better view of that. Hang there, Kelsey. Hang on.
Okay.
It's one of these.
Trying to make out with the. Oh no! Don't bite me. There we go.
What are you trying to do? Make her make so you can see it better. Look at that.
Very nice.
Is that working for you? How's that working out for you, Mito?
Nobody's in ours.
It's not a real bird.
Mito!
It's not a real bird, dude.
Where are Mito emotes?
Mito's like close enough.
Okay, I'm gonna put this away because you're being weird.
I have no comments because they're not allowed on my stream, but they're in my head. There they are. Okay. Robbie's
having a good time, dude.
Robbie's gonna figure out how to grind the meat over here, and don't forget to put a bowl underneath it. You're grinding the meat.
I need a bowl? Will the trash bowl work?
If you want your meat mixed in with your trash bowl.
So
with your
what bowl? Oh wait.
First, you got to put that together.
More tech stuff. That's,
Poor Robbie.
and then, well, it's gonna go in this way. We can do this, team. Maybe. My confidence is eroding.
I'm just gonna work on my dishes.
I think that's on.
While you
Take
do that.
out.
Okay. All right.
Dog wrangler.
I'm going. We're not going to fight over that.
Hey.
Hey.
Does this mean we're starting on the cheeseburger tacos?
Yes,
That's
we're
very
starting
exciting.
on the cheeseburger tacos. So I like to grind my own meat because then I know what I'm getting. And this is thanks to Robbie's mom, who bought this for me for my birthday. And since then, we've almost always ground our meat. Jim Bob!
Thank you so much for the sub.
Thank you so much for the sub. I'm going to pull a J out of my box here, put your name on it so that I can paint it and get it up on my
Thanks
on
for
my thing.
using your Prime. You could have used that
Absolutely.
anywhere. And
Look
you
at
chose
you.
to use it here.
You're so awesome. Okay, oh, there's
So
a J.
am I supposed to like actually be doing this?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I'll stop stalling.
I mean, Jim Bob paid good money for this. Don't get meat on my cutting board, though. Because then I still have veggies I have to cut, or veggies you have to cut.
I know we have multiple of these, so.
Perfect. Look at that. Makeshift
Ta-da.
tools. Right there. He wants you to dance.
So do you usually cut this up a bit?
I do. I did not do that before the stream. I'm
Do
sorry.
you care if I do that on here?
Nah, it's fine. But don't use my good knife. Use a not good knife. Hello, Flashbang. How are you doing?
Which one's the not good knife?
Hi, Flashbang.
That one? Or like even smaller?
You can use this one. That one's bent up. A kiddo used that to stab
So
a
it
table.
needs to be small enough to go in there?
Yes. Yes. Robbie dance. Is this a new thing, getting Robbie to dance? So Juan says, working in a meat department all those years made me realize it's better to grind your own meat. You control the fat content and having pure beef, unlike the stuff he saw. So if you guys can afford the add-on, it's honestly worth. Plus, I agree. The fresh ground beef tastes so
It's amazing the
much
difference.
better. Like when we did it. So there's a few things Robbie and I have tried, and we're like, we're going to try it, but super skeptical. Ground beef was one of them, and then drinking wine out of different kinds of glasses was another one that we thought was just BS.
Right, they're just trying to sell their glasses.
that's
It's not going to
right.
be that big of a difference.
Yeah. Flashbang, how are you? I know you've got Kelsey in here today. She's doing some dishes while we grind our beef because she bought hers already ready.
The other thing
And-
I'm trying to find is I have a little thing that I usually put my simple syrup in, and I can't find it. So I don't know what to do with my simple syrup.
Probably, actually, Bravewood.
Someone-
I think it's very similar if you do it yourself.
Exactly.
You have
So-
it pretty fresh.
And I agree with that, Bravewood, because that's another one of those things you don't think there's a big difference, but once you start drinking it and you're like, you get stuck. Like, I need to have my fresh ground coffee. And by the way, if you like fresh ground coffee and you like it roasted and ground to the thing, Bravewood does actually do small batch coffees. Roasting it for you and then grinding it if you need it ground, and it comes, and it is so freaking good. So, ground coffee beans, the reason why you wake up in the morning, for sure. I used to have a very expensive coffee machine and had all the things to do that. I need to get back and do that. Yes.
You don't have an expensive coffee machine anymore?
No,
Now
you've
it's
been here
moderately priced instead of crazy. For now, anyway.
for now.
Well, you know, I
So-
only drink cold brew, so I might not have noticed.
That's true. You have a cold brew thing, don't you?
I do, although sometimes I also keep just like a jug of cold brew in my fridge because sometimes I'm too lazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So-
think that's ready.
Flashbang, if you have a KitchenAid, I don't think that the ground beef attachment is too terrible price-wise. Thank you, Rachel, for waking us up. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah,
don't know.
it makes such a difference because the beef is more tender. And like Juan was saying, you get to control the fat content. So when I make my burgers, like I might do a short rib, or I might do a brisket, but usually it's chuck and sirloin kind of mixed together is my go-to. Is the Yemen mocha, is that new one you were talking about on your stream the other day? Yesterday, the Yemen mocha. I'm going to say that. Aha. Ha-ha.
One.
Ha-ha. Yeah, it's somewhere around that. It's under $100 for it. Okay. That is Kelsey's only bird.
Hi, buddy. Are you
now.
helping?
No, I don't have. I don't have.
Thanks,
I would like to have
Pops.
another bird.
Pops! Pops,
Sorry.
thanks for the sub to Snack BZ and to Pig Dan 20. awesome. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Okay, let's see here. I'm going to need an S and a P, and I think Pops is already up here somewhere. See, this is helpful because I can go do these things.
You can do the fun stuff instead of.
And then,
this is kind of fun.
and then I'll put this up here on Pops.
You get Rocky's attention because he's like, dude, that smells amazing. just give me a little piece.
Can I have some? Can I have some? But then on Pops, and I will do all of the lettering on that later. So cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. Your sub's the last day of the month. Well, you're already up there because I know that you and Darth are always the last of the day. So I pick up that last day of the month and I put it on the next month's stuff. Snack BZ says, this has a Sweeney Todd vibe. And Juan says, you're giving him flashbacks of grinding meat.
That's true. She did just get this randomly out of the freezer yesterday. Some weird label on it, like
What?
Robbie, don't touch.
What was that?
I'm totally just playing around.
Okay. Mito Gang. There's a lot of the Mito Gang in here, right? A lot of you. Hey, Kelsey, do you have your oven preheating?
I do. It's already preheated.
Look at that. Kelsey's ahead of you again.
All right, I'm preheating mine.
All I'm doing
She's-
is reading directions. I'm not
Well,
like.
I'm not sending you directions anymore.
Might as well call it a cheat sheet.
So I've actually had this grinder for about a year, and it's still working. It's still working well. Is that still working for you over there?
Yep, the last bit is in.
Okay. Look at you. I did not throw this in the freezer first. This is completely 100% thawed out meat. But depending on the cut of meat, you might want to have it be just a little, but I have found so far with this one, I haven't needed to do that with any of the meat. It is so pretty.
Rocky's like, give me. Mine.
He does want that. Is that it? You know, turn it on a little higher just for a second. I think that's the wrong side.
That is the wrong side. Look at that professional cooking streamer over there giving the pro tip. Whoa.
That's a little too fast. I was like, oh, well, that may be it. That may be all that's, you may be done there. Yeah, so for right now, this blade is pretty sharp. You're done. You're done. That's it. All right. This has been nice, just sitting back here.
I think your break is finally over, though. So no more meat. I can go put this in the sink.
Flashbang says, no, Dana, no backseat cooking. That's the whole point.
No, backseat cooking's allowed on this channel.
I believe it's
even
a tag.
Get out, Jinx.
Did you untighten it? And then you just kind of have to rock it back and forth. There you go.
Oh, side to side, not up and down. Gotcha.
And I think we're done with this.
So you're back.
I'm back.
I can go back to sipping my beverage. What do we call it again?
We called it the Pinky J.
Pinky J.
We'll have to remember that when we post the photos. Pinky J.
The Pinky J, spicy Pinky J. Okay, let's get that out of the way too. That's the whole point. If I'm there, I have to tell him what to do. I just can't do it myself. And hey, you get that too. But how about if you come and join us? All right, where are you? Are you just chopping veggies? Kelsey?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was heating a skillet so I can put the meat on it.
That's for you. That's not for me. The Pinky J. Yeah, we'll post all of the ingredients along with the actual amounts that we use tonight. But it's the ruby red grapefruit, lime juice, a little simple syrup, and jalapenos, or I had serranos, something spicy to shake or muddle into it, and then shake that, top it off with seltzer. All right, so, I preheated the oven too hot. Hang on. I was trying to do it off of memory, but I got it wrong.
Can I start cooking the meat?
You can. It's your food.
That's what it looks like is supposed to be next.
Okay. Yes, but sometimes it's good to do all of the mise en place first and chop all of the veggies and everything that we need.
Well, what do we need other than like tomatoes?
Lettuce, tomatoes, and that may be it. Hang on a second, because we already did
The onions.
the onions. So yeah, lettuce and tomatoes. So we can do that. Robbie says that's mine. Can I wash my hands though, because I had meat on my hands?
All right.
Do you have grated cheese yet, or is yours still in the ungrated form?
I have cheese.
You what?
I bought shredded cheese.
Okay, did you buy it in the bag, or did you buy it from the deli? Okay,
I bought it in the bag.
So here's something, I'm going to give you a piece of advice.
Okay.
The stuff in the bags does not melt very well.
I see.
It doesn't melt as well as if you're using freshly shredded, because they put stuff on the cheese to keep it from sticking together and keep it from melting in the bag. So when you want it to melt, so especially if you're making a cheese sauce of some kind or queso, you want to make sure you're not getting that pre-shredded cheese, unless it's like this, Kels, like from Central Market, they do that in the deli, right? So this is coming from a big block of cheese, and they're just packaging it for convenience. So just to know. I know.
So next time, don't be lazy, is what you're saying.
Cheese gatekeeping. I know. I'm just trying to give you guys tips because we figured this out. We were like, why is this not working? And then that was what we finally figured out. I need to clean a little bit else off of here.
All right, I'm starting to chop some tomatoes.
So, I'll sing you a song. Oh, I'll sing you a song. I got it. I know, that's so exciting, isn't it? Dana got something. They put sawdust in the bag cheese. There's something else in there other than just the cheese, for sure. The anti-caking agents, exactly. All right, so I've got my ground beef in here. I'm using chuck. But here's the good thing about this. Just like burgers come with all different kinds of meat, make it with what you want. Make it with ground beef. Make it with turkey, ground chicken. Do it with ground pork, whatever kind of your thing is. And then just do the flavors you would normally do on a cheeseburger. So we're going to put some salt and pepper in here. Oh, that's who it is. Oh, hi, Lindsay. Hey, can we get a shout out for Thistle and Oak? They are newer to the food and drink community. They are fabulous. So it's Thistle and Oak. Now, here's the deal. They live in Nashville. They're musical. They stream on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And on Saturdays, you can request, there's a way to request songs for them to play, and it's fabulous. So check them out.
That sounds fun.
Yes. I'm so glad that you're here. How did your stream come out? How did your food come out today? Oh, thank you. I know you guys cooked earlier today, didn't you? We were out and about, so we did not get to watch today. So who's here with me? Just so you know, Lindsay, this is my daughter who's cooking with me. She's in Seattle. And we're making cheeseburger tacos. So super gourmet food, which is okay. Yeah, if you're ever in the Nashville area, you should check out wherever Thistle and Oak are playing. Check them out and then let me know, because I'm not in Nashville. But so gonna see them if I ever go.
Or go back.
We'll go back, right. We were there, but we didn't know them then. Right, because that was part of our Dana's Kitchen Unchained road trip, which we're going to do again this summer in July. But we're going to be going up the middle of the country. So
Cool.
to Nebraska, Wyoming, South Dakota, Utah, Colorado, some of those areas. So it'll be it.
Oh, I am the one who savored the champagne.
She was the one savoring the champagne, absolutely. I am in the DFW area. I am. We also made, Lindsay. So Kelsey, Lindsay has also bartended. So let's ask her if she's about no North Dakota. That we don't have time. We don't have time for North Dakota. You have to pick and choose. So we created a cocktail here. Hey there, and thank you for the follow. Yeah. See ya? Oh, see ya. I got it now. That's what that's. So Lindsay, we did a cocktail with Deep Eddies, ruby red grapefruit, some jalapeno, some lime juice, a little bit of simple syrup, shook that up, poured that into the coupe glasses, and then topped it off with some seltzer. I used grapefruit seltzer, but that's our drink. And we're calling it the Pinky J.
The J stands for jalapeno.
J stands for jalapeno. I have Serrano in mine, so I have a Pinky S. But there you go.
Yeah, tell me if I did okay, because I made that up just on the spot. So.
She's like, here are the ingredients. I'm like, okay. Cool. No one has time for North Dakota. Not even the people who live there. And that's because the mascot for the store she co-owns is called Pinky. He's a pink gorilla. Or she. He, she, it.
I think he's a boy, canonically.
Okay. So snacks. Kelsey mostly grew up in DFW, but she's lived multiple places. I'm actually from St. Louis, but I've lived in Texas off and on. If you take the 2 times I've lived in Texas, it's been over 30 years. So
I'm coming up pretty soon on being in Seattle longer than I lived in Texas. I lived in Texas for a little over 10 years, I think.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But you lived in Chicago and Richmond and Baltimore and Detroit.
But I've been in Seattle since 2012, and I was in Texas from January 2003 or something to
2000. We moved December 2001.
Oh, 2001. Really?
Yeah, it was.
No,
it was December, but yeah, 2001.
No, because I started 3rd grade in.
It's 2001 because we moved here right after 9/11. So.
Yeah, but I was in 2nd grade in Detroit.
For part of 2nd grade, and then you were here for the other half of 2nd grade.
Right, which was 2003.
No, it's 2002.
Oh, okay. All right, I don't know how old I am.
Math.
So Lindsay, come on over. Come get a cocktail. It's not too far. It's only like 8 hours. Chicago. So we...
Vernon Hills.
Vernon Hills is where we lived at that point. I also went to Northwestern, so I've lived in Evanston as well.
Oh, that's right.
Look how, I want to show you, like, look how much this meat just, it's like, that's so much better.
Yeah,
Like you don't have to break it apart. You know, like when you do it, when you buy it, you have to sit there and break it into little pieces. But when you do it this way, you got all just lovely, wonderful, simple little pieces. It's good. I mean, so many cities, that is true.
These are going to be the best cheeseburger tacos ever.
Oh, I need to get my tortillas out. Those should probably... So, if you've been here, you know I very, very rarely buy tortillas. I usually make them, but we didn't want to be here till midnight. So, we're going to do this. The thing with corn tortillas, when you buy them this way, they crack really easy, they break really easy, right? So you want to warm them up.
That way we're
Before
putting
you
them in
use
the
them.
oven.
Huh?
Are we putting them in the oven to
You
do that?
can put, that's one way to do it. The other way to do it is to, okay, so this calls for, we need to stir in the ketchup and mustard while it's still cooking, which I just turned it off, so let's turn that back on. Ketchup and mustard. Do you remember, is it the regular mustard that's in the first?
It is.
Or is it the
regular
Dijon?
mustard,
Okay.
I believe.
It is, you are correct.
Okay. Because that's what I did, so I'm hoping that was right.
You've got to activate that. Otherwise, so we're going to put about 3 tablespoons. I have a little more than a pound of meat, so I'm going to put a little extra in there. We're going to put some mustard. And Secret Squid says hi, by the way.
Hi.
Secret Squid is here. Aw, thank you, Pops.
Pops, thanks.
Thank you for the sub for Secret Squid. Secret Squid, welcome to the party. We'll just have to make sure I get over there, and I always actually go through at the end, and Robbie and I go through, make sure we don't miss anybody. Thanking everybody, but thank you so much. Oh my gosh, and to Lindsay, thank you.
Don't forget to add the cheese.
All right, you're gonna do that at the very end after you turn off the heat.
I did.
Okay, I'm actually gonna throw some pepper in here. And now Lindsay's here. Awesome. Lindsay's. It smells like a cheeseburger already. You're just here for the fun. Yay.
We're glad you're here, Pops.
We are so glad.
It is more fun with you here.
You've made it acceptable for me to make vegetarian dishes. All right.
I love vegetarian dishes. I eat like probably 90% pescatarian fairly.
Yes. It's enough. Yes. I have Pops. I don't know if you've seen this book. This is this one. Wait, here, I'll put it here. Oh, nope, no, we'll do this one. Vegetable Simple by Eric Repair, who's has Michelin stars and stuff, and has started cooking more with vegetables. So he put out this great cookbook, and the food in it is simple and so good, so good. Poke bowls are great.
Ooh, I had one of those today. I love poke bowls. There's so many mediocre poke places though, so it's tough. It's like once you find a good one, just stick with it.
Have you ever had a what was it, ramen taco? Is that what somebody was, Mike was talking about this morning?
Yeah, the spaghetti tacos.
A ramen taco.
Yeah, because we were
Not
telling them about spaghetti tacos.
Mm.
Okay, so these tacos are actually going in the oven, even though Rocky is like, no, they're going in my mouth.
My favorite poke spot in Seattle that I've found so far is totally unassuming. It's called Hiroshi's Poke. It's in the U District, but like kind of far off the Ave. It's by the Audi dealership. It's on like 50th or 52nd and like 11th or 10th or whatever that street is. Huge portions, very fresh, super friendly. There's like 3 other poke places in the U District, but most of them are pretty mediocre. Hiroshi's is awesome though.
Are my things in the dishwasher?
What things?
Come on, read my mind. Ah, that's not helpful. The brushes, yes, there it is. Because I'm gonna probably want that. All right. Tuna, I love tuna. Tuna's good. You're meat avoidant? Unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know. I'm not, because I grew up in the Midwest. Let's see. And shred cheddar, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going to heat these up in here for a few seconds and get them in here. Now this has us putting all of the cold toppings on afterwards. I'm actually going to experiment a little bit here and put a couple of things inside the taco, because how are you going to eat the taco if everything is like on the outside of it? It goes serve with. Kelsey.
Wait, we haven't made the sauce yet.
I know. That's okay.
Okay.
These are going to go in the oven and they'll stay warm while we make the sauce. The sauce is easy. It's just a bunch of stuff thrown together in a bowl. And
Oh, I'm supposed to put things in the tortillas and then put them back in the oven?
yeah, but I'm like, heat up your tortillas so they don't break first.
I already did.
Let's
the
see
oven.
here. Hang on. I've got to read. I'm catching up with everybody. You wish raw fish was more accessible so you can make it at home. I'm in
I love
Texas, but I do have one grocery store that has fresh seafood and has sushi grade seafood, which is great. LA loves a sushi taco. There's a great one that was a salmon, kind of like what you might find in a poke bowl, but it was in a really crispy, crispy flour tortilla, which was awesome. So Seattle has great Ethiopian places. Interesting.
Really?
That's what
Cool.
Pops says. Well, that's not the only kind of tuna, Hydro Beach. If you get it at the grocery store, not in the can, it can be really, really good.
I will say that for raw fish, I like salmon much more than I like tuna, but I do like tuna.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a bunch of this gooey mess.
Oh,
And
nice
this
secret
taco.
spread. Yeah, those are my favorites. I thought I had one like next to me. I could hold
Right,
up
this.
and be like, Lindsay's, but I don't know where it went.
Then you put more cheese in there and then fold it in half. And we're gonna fill this up with these, and then I'm gonna put some olive oil on the top so they get crunchy on the outside. So
How do you make it stay folded?
it should, if it's pliable enough, if you've warmed it up enough, it should stay that way then.
They're very warm.
I need to move these around. We're gonna go this way so that we're in order. That goes off, that goes on. I mean, it's working over here.
Well, we have freshly ground meat. Maybe that made a difference.
From the tortilla staying folded?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of the differences.
Okay.
Maybe you're adding more cheese and it's sticking.
Did you put cheese in the meat mixture when it was on the pan?
I did.
Okay. Just gotta press it down. Be violent.
Violence
see.
is not the answer, Mom.
I don't know. So sometimes you got to try things more than once because some places don't know how to cook, don't know how to fix ahi tuna properly. So always make sure.
I think I've just overfilled them. I think that's why they're not staying.
Okay. Secret Squid said they were finally able to buy some pens from Japan. The Pilot Juice Up pens you told me about.
Yes, they're awesome.
I like the gel. I like the Pilot gel pens. I think they're awesome. And I have my favorite color is turquoise, so I buy the turquoise pens to use. So 7 ways I don't like Brussels. And see, exactly. Like there's some ways we like things. Like I do not like the way my mom used to cook Brussels sprouts, because my mom would just boil those things, and
Yeah,
then
that's
put
bad.
put butter on them. And even though I love butter, I did not like those Brussels sprouts. And so when I went to a restaurant once and they had roasted Brussels sprouts and they said they're the best thing, they're the most popular thing, I was like, ew, okay, we'll try it. And then I fell in love with Brussels sprouts all over again. Well, no, actually for the first time. So, hey, Shrapnel Grimlock, thank you for the follow. We like sushi too. Dallas is not a sushi mecca, so I love going and getting it with Kelsey when we're up in Seattle. It's awesome.
The sushi is so good up here.
Yes. You've gotten assistance with cooking. It's always good to have a mentor if you've never done it before, for sure. So apparently Secret Squid writes with their left hand, just like you, Kels.
What was the mix on the drink?
Yeah, I also have trouble with fountain pens. They're cool in theory, but I struggle with them.
Hydro Bleach has been making some bow tie pasta with Alfredo sauce, which sounds delicious. I love Alfredo sauce. When I was younger, that was always my go-to until I learned that that was about my calories for the entire week. So now I don't have it as often. But exactly, making your own bow tie pasta is pretty ambitious too, man. I think that's the hardest shape to make, is that bow tie one. Oh yeah, the Green Giant, those Brussels sprouts in the microwave. Ugh, yes. Exactly, Snack BZ. So when you have it and you toss it in like some sort of like balsamic vinaigrette or pomegranate, molasses, so good. So good, so good. Oh, you bought it from HEB. You're just cooking it. Okay. I was going to say, we've had to make bow tie pasta before. And they kind of look like bow ties. So
2 to 1.
So 2, 1, half for the simple syrup. Yes.
And then top with salsa.
Correct.
I gotta start making that sauce.
Flashbang says that I can't eat all day if I have plans to eat chicken Alfredo at Olive Garden because it's 1,500 calories.
It's true.
And Hydro Bleach has been making burgers. I saw that they did that. I got to watch a little bit of it, but I think they were already done with the bow tie pasta by the time I looked. It's just very hard to make. But I'll tell you what, Lady is so talented. She always amazes me when she goes, I've never done this before, and then it looks perfect, and I'm like, I've made that like 20 times, and mine doesn't look that good. She's so talented. You need to donate a camera and a microphone. We were just talking about getting her a microphone like one of these for when we do these.
She could use it for work too.
Yeah, she could, except she's already got a microphone for that. Hey, Scooter Beach, things are good. Paul, is that you? Lindsay's here. I'm assuming Thistle and Oak is Paul, who is I'll Sing You a Song's lovely significant other, who is a chef and does amazing things and does what I used to do, which is not edit what he was cooking. So always trying to cook 20,000 things all at one time. Does anybody remember that? I mean, occasionally I still do that. I cook too many things. But there we go. You're trying the Mediterranean diet. I think the Mediterranean diet is so good for you. I wish I could have pasta. That's my thing, is that I can't eat pasta. Scooter Beach says, thanks for the sub. Kelsey from a few weeks ago. Oh, it's Lindsay. Lindsay, you're in both of them. Okay. We get double the Lindsay. It's all good.
He does say hi.
Yes. We'll tell Paul hello first. Say hi to Paul for us. Let's see. So you can see this is pretty simple on the inside. I ended up not putting my onions in there. What was I thinking? Let's do some with some onions.
I'm practically drooling over here, waiting for these tacos. It smells amazing in here.
It does smell good. How does your smell over at your place, Kels?
Smells amazing. So amazing that Grammy would like some, actually. She's standing here wagging her tail.
Oh, well, the dogs are right by me too, so they're like, give us some food.
Yeah, Rocky's kind of laying down like, I don't think it's going to happen, guys.
I'm just waiting for her to drop something now. Yes, we went with, I love pickled red onion snacks. I love them.
Me too.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the lettuce and the tomatoes we'll put on afterwards. So remember, this is like a burger. Oh, I didn't heat that one up. That one's gonna fall apart. So we didn't, so we're kind of doing a different flavor profile, and we're gonna make kind of like a special secret, like Haas sauce. It's not really special or secret, but but we're gonna make it anyway.
Is it a sauce at least?
It's a sauce.
Okay.
It is a sauce.
As long as it ticks that box.
Yeah. Yes, pickled red onions. So we did a pickled quick one. So, hey Connor, hello. Connor is over on the other side of the pond from us and is another food and drink streamer and also does some gaming streams as well. And oh my gosh, check him out. Like when you wake up in the morning, if you're here in the States, Connor's usually on, the only deaf guy. And he and his uncle are hilarious. So hilarious. So we appreciate you, Connor. Dragon, hello, good evening. How are you? Camera. Oh, do you want to know what kind of camera we're using? Nothing special.
Well, which one?
Nothing special.
The webcam is the streamer cam.
And then my phone is the other one. And we have another camera, but it decided it wasn't. We have a Sony, what is that one? A Sony what? That decided to not work tonight.
Look, I have tacos.
Look at you. Have you put them in? Oh, did you already put them in the oven?
Yeah.
You did?
Because there's only for a couple minutes, right? I got too small of tortillas, and that's why they're not folding.
It says 12 to 15 minutes.
Oh. Well, I didn't do that. I thought it said 2 minutes.
No, so, and the reason why, like, if you fold them over like mine, then what will happen with the cheese, they'll get crunchy on the outside.
Yeah, they'll be like hard taco shells.
Yeah, well, not like hard tacos, like crunchy tacos.
Have a great evening, Bravewood. Thanks for stopping
All right,
by.
you gotta go. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good night.
Well, mine look really good. So
They do look good. I'm just saying that the recipe.
I'll do the rest of them correctly, but
Okay, I'm just throwing ground beef everywhere. The dogs are so happy. They're like, but none is on the floor. Can you throw a little wilder? All right, let's get some onions on this one. Cooking is an art. I agree. I change recipes all the time. I change them on the fly a lot. And this is going to be our last one.
I mean, I don't need my tortillas to be crispy.
You do you.
They're pretty good, not crispy. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sure that they're delicious, not crispy. That's like the inside of a burger. Right there. Cheese. Cooking is so an art. You know what I like about cooking? Cooking is both an art and a science, right? There's a science behind the stuff you do, but it's definitely do you. Otherwise, why would there be like 80 recipes for any one kind of thing you find on the internet that are all like a little bit different from one another? So did you make your sauce and everything already, Kelsey?
I sure did.
You're ahead of me. You're not supposed to do that.
Chelsea's hungry.
I was
It's
hungry.
much earlier over there. Well, we're going to put ours in. Oh, thank you. You gave one to Dragon. Thank you, Pops. Thank you for the gifted sub. Pops is feeling generous today, man. Your generosity is
I hope
awesome.
you're ready for another gaming stream at the end of the month. Because it's probably
I'm
gonna
off. So I'm going to tell you guys, we did a gaming stream because we met our goal last month of subs. And we did snacks. We made like nachos, and what else did we make? Pizza. We made stuff. Ice cream sandwiches, that was the other thing. And then we played Jackbox games, and it was so much fun. Okay, these are going in. I'm actually even going to put a little cheese on the side. It was
I'm telling you, Pops, you and me are always like on the same page.
Robbie has actually said that off camera. Like, Pops and I,
We'd get along.
Yes.
For sure.
all right, those are going in for about 12 minutes. And we'll see how mine are different from Kelsey's. Kelsey's look lovely and yummy, but mine are going to be different.
Sure were.
Did you eat them already?
I've eaten one.
All right, so Robbie, do you want pickled jalapenos or do you want sweet dill pickles? I mean, we can have either. I just need to chop
Okay,
them up.
Grammy, would you like a
There's
piece of
lots of
ground beef?
You what?
There's all sorts of tacos available for many different combinations.
Yes.
Sounds like Rummy's getting some of the beef.
Ooh.
Yeah, Grammy, get some ground beef.
I'm going to clean up this. Oh, you know what? This isn't the right thing. This is cabbage. I was like, this is not right. Where's my, there it is. Got to clean this out. We also have the pickled carrots and onions from the carrot tacos. So, Kelsey's not even in chat. Kelsey.
What?
Everybody's like,
What do you
"You're
mean I'm
not
not in chat?
You can't gift her one because I think she's currently already subscribed.
Yeah, I'm here.
So, hello, Eraser. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Puppy Cam. All right, so all I'm going to be doing is chopping some stuff here.
Carol.
I know Thistle and Oak are awesome, aren't they? Twitch lied to you.
Grammy?
She probably wasn't showing her in chat when she is.
Oh.
Puppy Cam.
Where's
Grammy,
my
you want
knife?
me to get
All
you some ground beef?
Where's the dogs go?
Hold on.
There you go.
We'll
They'll come.
puppy cam some ground beef.
Double Puppy Cam.
Double puppy cam.
There we go. We'll do this too to make it easier to put on the taco.
Oh, is that ground beef, Grammy? Is that awesome? Wow.
I need to do some tomatoes, bonus pops.
So many puppies at the same time.
And we know you're here for the
It's
puppies.
puppy overload.
We know people are here for the puppies. I still need to make my sauce too. You're supposed to be doing this with me.
The sauce is very easy.
Yeah, I know. What kind of barbecue sauce did you use?
Sweet Baby Ray's.
Okay.
Is that kimchi in the jar?
Nah, not in this jar. I do have kimchi in the refrigerator, but this is just pickled red onions, a quick pickled red onion. So Kelsey made her own. She did white wine, or she did white vinegar. You just did white vinegar, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then she used sugar in hers. I used apple cider vinegar in mine with honey.
I used honey in mine.
Oh, you used honey? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I stand corrected. Kelsey used honey. And then I also put some red pepper flakes in ours. And obviously salt. Can't do a pickled onion without salt. You're afraid to make kimchi? I mean, why? Sounds like you make pretty awesome food. I can't imagine it's too difficult. Bravewood was making, she was making kombucha from scratch, like not even buying the SCOBY for it. She was creating her own SCOBY, which I think is very cool. So we're still waiting to see if it turns out, and then I might try it myself. So, King of APOC is still here. Lady in your office makes her own kimchi or her own kombucha, which I have found really helps my stomach to drink it. So, ooh, homemade lasagna with homemade sauce. So, Dragon, I love homemade lasagna. That's like that's another ultimate comfort food for me. Do you stream, Dragon? Where is a towel?
If you sing to it, does it show up?
So
It does. A kimchi.
I'm going to put my extra ground beef away because there's kind of no reason for me to assemble like 100 tacos when I'm but one man.
No, but the thing is if you do them in the oven like I'm doing, then they'll be like, you can stick them in the fridge and then just heat them up when you want to eat them. You do, but you're not cooking yet. You need to get on and cook. We need more cooking and drinking. Cooking and drink. Like cooking, I mean, we probably don't need more people drinking, but, you know. So flashbang, kimchi. I'm not a huge kimchi by itself kind of person, but I'll tell you what, if you make a Korean taco, fry up the kimchi and then put it on top of your taco. It is delicious, so delicious. Grummy does not get a taco. Secret Squid says Grummy needs at least 2 whole tacos.
She got some ground beef.
I mean, which is the best part, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I need to make my secret sauce here, which is...
Are you going to tell people how to make it, or is it a secret?
No, I'm going to tell people how to make it. So we're going to use some mayonnaise. And I'm not going to measure anything. I'm just going to do this. What's on the first page? We have mayonnaise, because we probably don't need tons. My kitchen counters are a mess. Do we need ketchup for this? No, because we're putting barbecue sauce in it, right? We need yellow mustard. So this is probably about 1/3 cup of mayo, maybe 1/2 cup, somewhere in there. We're going to put about a tablespoon of mustard. We're going to put some Dijon mustard in there as well.
I was not giving precise measurements either.
What? Where did you get that from? Not from me. So put some Dijon in there. We're going to put, I'm going to have all the condiments are going to be out on the counter here. A little bit of honey. You need 100 tacos always, says somebody. Kimchi on eggs would be good, yes. And then I need barbecue sauce. And I'm going to use I swear this is not a commercial for Montana Max, but I'm going to use one of his. I'm going to use this barbecue sauce because it's so good. And that's going to be our...
And his barbecue sauce is amazing.
It is.
Was it a couple weeks ago we used all that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We did a bunch of grilling. We used the mustard and the barbecue sauce on the bratwurst. And then we used the steak sauce on the steak. And then we used the, what did we use? Or we used the steak sauce also on the veggies. That was the other thing. It would be labeled, yes. Ooh, yeah, so Scooter Beach, I think, you know what, I need to play around with that because my grandfather had a really good, that's pretty good. I think I want a little more Dijon in there. And my grandfather used to make his own barbecue sauce, so I need to play with that. I should find his recipe. We should play one day. Let's play and make barbecue sauce. I know, Montana. Whew. Has the wind died down? Is it not windy outside, Robbie?
I think the rain has finally moved through.
Wow. It never has barbecue sauces. That's not good. You got to have barbecue sauces. Okay, I'm going to chop up a few pickles because we don't want whole pickles on our tacos, I don't think. And we'll chop up a few, chop up a few jalapenos too. And then
Well,
you can see this gigantic mess I've made here.
I thought you said, oh, pickled jalapenos.
Yes, they're pickled jalapenos.
I was like, I thought you didn't have jalapenos.
I wasn't sure pickled jalapenos in the in that particular cocktail
No, probably not.
was what we wanted.
Probably not.
So these are a sweet dill, Robbie. So they'll be a little bit more like a relish
Okay.
if you choose to put that on your burger taco. Cheeseburger taco, and then we still have to try those cheesecakes because they've been in the refrigerator. And Kelsey's
Does
already.
Nito ever steal the food that I'm cooking? He steals food from me constantly. There is not a moment that goes by where food is involved that he's not trying to steal it.
Well, you must not feed him.
He wants human food so much.
Yes,
I
Scooter
mean-
Beach. It's been really windy here too. Not quite that bad though.
I just was
Yeah,
tired.
he does. He loves chicken. He really loves eating chicken nuggets, which I try to explain to him
Is not good.
not good, but he doesn't listen. I mean, it's fine for birds to eat. Birds are, at least conures are omnivores, and they can totally have like lean protein and like eggs and that sort of thing. It's not bad for them, but it is weird. It's really weird.
So Pops says, do birds have blacklist foods?
Oh yeah. Off the top of my head, you can't have onions, garlic. There's definitely some other ones. I definitely don't like a lot of common sense stuff, you know? Like if I don't know and it's not, if I don't know, I don't feed it to them. So, I know avocados are bad for them too. So there's some things that are like, oh, that's natural, maybe it's fine, that aren't okay. But yeah, those are all real bad for birds.
I'm ready.
Oh wow, secret squid. Jeez.
What? Oh my goodness, that's not good. Did you not feed
Yeah.
him? Like, did he have to resort to that kind
No,
of violence?
I swear they just love, like if they get the taste for eggs, they go nuts. They love, all birds love the taste of eggs so much, and it's real messed up. Like, Mom, when I worked, quote unquote, worked at Ride with Pride, which is a
Yes.
horseback riding place, they had like a farm with chickens and that sort of thing, I would occasionally be put on chicken wrangling duty, and the fastest way to wrangle the chickens was to crack one of their eggs, and they would all follow you to the egg. So,
Really?
yeah, it's not, you don't want to encourage it. It's not good. But
All right,
they love
chat.
eggs.
Chat, it's time to eat. I'll make you a plate. I need space, though.
Doritos, mashed potatoes, and corn.
How many tacos do you want, chat?
Oh yeah, Mito loves yogurt and like whipped cream and anything kind of like creamy like that. He loves oatmeal too. Basically, he loves anything that'll make a giant mess. That's his favorite.
So Ray said they had an umbrella cockatoo that loved Doritos, mashed potatoes, and corn. So.
Yeah, Mito would love all of those things.
Yes,
I'm sure.
black face. We are plating. Oh, Alpha Pest says 6. I'm going to go with 2. What do you guys?
Now want 60,000 tacos.
I don't have that many.
Are you gonna bring out the cheesecakes too?
In a minute, yeah. But first, we need to dress these tacos with stuff. Get down.
Naked.
Get down. I know. We've got sauce.
We've literally fed the dogs twice during the stream, and they're still like, no, we want tacos.
No, we want tacos. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to open these, put a little lettuce, put a little tomatoes. We'll put some pickles, because you know it's cheeseburgers. A little jalapeno. A little sauce. So we'll do that again. We'll do that. Kelsey plate. Kelsey's got her own plate. She's cooking her own food.
Kelsey's already had 2 tacos, I believe.
She ate before me.
I already ate them. Sorry.
When I cooked for her growing up, she got to eat before me, and here she is still doing it.
Kelsey has to eat first before Mito
What?
snags
I
everything.
ate before you?
Yeah, a lot of times I made your guys' plates. And Robbie's going to have to come over here and take.
Sit down though?
We did. I mean, I'm talking about when we weren't doing like a formal, like we weren't sitting down and all eating at the same time.
Okay.
Oh, I need to put some red onions on these too. Robbie's getting in here faster than I can do this. Wait, can you wait?
I thought they were ready. I'm hungry.
They're not ready yet.
I'm hungry.
He's like, I'm taking pictures and you're going to like
I
it.
took photos. I can eat it. That's how it works.
Okay, I'm almost done. Chill.
The struggle is real.
That's the only problem. He usually eats much later on stream nights than on nights that we're not streaming. Oh, that's already got pickles. There's
7:30
that.
is not too bad. The 9 o'clock nights are rough.
They don't happen too often. That happens when I don't edit or when things get crazy.
So every stream.
All right, we got to make chats now. Dinner with Mom. Welcome in. It's so good to see you.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing dinner with Mom.
My daughter's doing dinner with Mom. Exactly. Flashbang says you don't want to get thrown out. Just a couple of minutes before your food's ready.
It's true. It's a good call.
I'm probably not going to throw him out because he usually makes the cocktails, so. And he does the dishes. So, you know, he's got some safety nets built in there. And then one more, and then we can eat, Robbie. Are you excited?
Yes, and I'm also starving, but also excited and starving.
And starving. Oh, I forgot to put onions on these. I got to go back. Forgot to put onions there. I don't do this, by the way, and stick my fingers in things like this if I'm cooking for you. This is just for Robbie. Okay.
I mean, as long as your hands are clean.
All right, you ready? You want to take some pictures now that they're done? that looks good. Yeah, can we tilt it like that? There you go.
The Dutch angle. From
Yeah,
all
the
around.
Dutch angle. Okay. Which plate
Photos
would you
are an
like? You
important
get
part.
you get first pick. You don't have the streaming equipment yet for it. You know, the thing about, so you must stream, so Dragon, do you stream gaming and stuff then? Because I'm going to tell you from everybody I've talked to, I was like, streaming's not easy. I'm on my feet for like 3 or 4 hours, and then there's cleanup and there's setup, and it's like, oh, that's the cooking one. All right, I'm going to try it. We're going to try it.
Well,
It's so
very
good.
good.
What did you think, Kelsey?
They're awesome.
That
Secret
is so
sauce
good.
is very good.
So good. I'm sorry.
I'm suddenly worried that we didn't make enough tacos.
Ray says we did not make enough tacos. I'm assuming that's what you mean. No, it's not. It's not enough tacos. This is so good.
Your drink, if you want to.
I have it, but Robbie seemed to make a double recipe, but yet he must have drank it all. So, because my glass
Kelsey's drink was
did
good.
not get more full when he made a double recipe for this.
I didn't realize it was a double recipe.
All right, so 4 tacos per person is what Pop says.
Then we might be okay. We might be okay.
Well, no, not because look how many people are in chat. It's
Well-
definitely not enough to.
It's gonna be first come, first serve. Then 7 million's the correct amount. Nice.
So Snack
This is
BZ
cheesecake.
says, ask you if you'd ever checked out Marine Nation
Marination station.
in West Seattle,
Yeah.
the Nuna sauce or Nuna
It's
sauce.
been years now, but yeah, Mom, I'd like to take you there next time you come back from town.
NMD
Getting to West
says,
Seattle sucks right now. There's no bridge.
NMD says 7 million is the correct taco count. Well, we're a little behind on that one. We'll have to work on it. So, where are we all from? So
this,
Kelsey.
This is the dog. Like, where's my tacos?
Yeah, Grammy
You see,
seems
he's
to think
sitting
that
right
this
next
is
to
for her.
Robbie. That's what he's doing.
Grammy, you've had enough. I already gave you some, and you have your food.
So Kelsey is in Seattle. Robbie and I are in the DFW area, Dallas-Fort Worth area. And so that's where we're from. I'm originally from St. Louis. Kelsey is originally from Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, but if you ask me where I'm from, I say Texas because I lived there for 10 years and I lived in Richmond for like 8 months.
Oh,
So-
gosh. No, you didn't. You lived there for 6 weeks.
Oh, okay. So less.
Because we moved to Baltimore in August after you were born.
Okay, then yeah, not very. So I don't remember.
But that's where
Richmond
you're
at
born.
all. I sort of remember Baltimore. I remember Chicago. I remember Detroit. I obviously remember Texas, and then I've been here in Seattle for almost 10 years now. It'll be 10 years a little bit later this year.
Okay,
So-
so did you already get your cheesecake out?
Yeah, and I already tried a bite,
And
and it's awesome. But I felt bad, so I was gonna wait.
all right,
But
I'm gonna
I
eat
didn't
more.
feel bad enough to wait like completely.
Don't worry, I'm gonna eat more tacos. But this is our cheesecake. And here it got squished. Which way? This way. Here we go. Right like that. And Kelsey made a berry one. If you want to see, she can hold hers up. Hers has a pretzel crust. Mine
Also
has.
put a little bit of strawberry preserve on the top too.
That's
So it's got
perfect. And if you
blueberries
do
and
a glass thing, if you have something like, if you make a strawberry syrup or something, run it down the edges of the glass and it looks really pretty. Yeah, the mason jar idea is awesome, and just making your desserts little. So I have a vanilla cream cookie on the bottom here, a little apple butter, and then I folded apple butter into my cream cheese. And then it's got pralined sunflower seeds on the top. I know Darth is probably gone, but Darth, it's kind of like eating this like pillowy light apple butter with pecans and caramel. So yeah, I'd eat that again. For sure.
Well, this is great because this was super easy. And required no baking, which is really cool.
And that's, like if you're entertaining and you're trying to make a bunch of things for people to just grab and walk around and eat with, this is just one of those perfect little things. And getting the little mason jars, those are pretty cheap, So it works out well. Okay, do you guys have any questions for us? I mean, this is a dangerous putting it out there. Do you have any questions? Thank you, Robbie. Thank you. Because you guys have been awesome tonight, man. This has been fun. You'd eat it out of a red Solo cup? Yeah, you could do that.
I should make dessert out of a red Solo cup. It's a pretty good idea.
Juan has a question.
Okay, you have a question. Oh my gosh, that was spicy.
And there's others too.
How come the cheesecake didn't require baking? Because we didn't add eggs and stuff to ours. So like if you're making a traditional cheesecake, it's got things in it that need to bake in the oven, and you put it in a springform pan. And it gets really iffy, like trying to not get it to crack and everything. So these are much easier, like if you don't want to do the whole baking of the cheesecake thing. Instead, this gets its fluffiness from whipping up the whipping cream and folding it into the cream cheese mixture that you've got. So great question. Let's see, how come the cheesecake, okay, that's it. Favorite airport?
Ooh, I can tell you my least favorite airport right off the bat.
Okay, I mean, that's a different question.
I know.
But go ahead.
But it's the easier one to answer, and that's LAX. I recently had to try to meet someone at LAX. We were both coming in on different airlines. I had to walk the length of 2 terminals, exit the airport, get on a bus, go around to another part of the airport. And yeah, I don't know how that airport's allowed to exist.
I had to do that with you and your brother when you guys were little one time. Almost that exact same scenario.
It's
It was
awful.
terrible. My favorite airport, I don't know. Gosh, that's a really tough question. I mean, a lot of airports have good things. I like small airports because you don't have to walk very far. So
I mean, it's definitely not the nicest, but I don't have a problem with DFW. Like, as long as you're going where you're going, you can get to every part of the airport fairly easily. It's big, but there's shuttles and stuff. It's fine.
So as long as you're going where you're going, chat, it's a good airport.
As long as you don't have to get change terminals or something.
Actually, that's not even that hard with the tram
No,
that
it's
runs
not.
from
It's
each
fine.
of them. So I actually do like DFW because I know my way around it, but people who don't know their way around it don't like it very much. But it's great because the terminals are separate. So you don't have to walk as far to get from one place to another generally.
Good food in the DFW airport too.
And they've
What?
got they've been redoing all the parking lots and redoing the terminals. So now the parking lots are those kind of parking lots that have the green and red lights above it. So you can look and go, oh, there's a parking spot over there because there's a green light over
Those
there.
are cool.
Yeah.
Don't they do that
That's cool.
bathrooms too?
Huh?
Don't they do that in the
Maybe, I
bathroom-
don't know.
Bathroom stalls?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Hang on, I'm trying to get here. So Juan says, why are we so wonderful? You know why? I'll tell you why. I don't know why. But all I can tell you is that Kelsey and I get on here. Kelsey and I are who you see. We're not trying to pretend to be anybody else. So who you see when you watch Kelsey do her thing, that's exactly who she is when she comes home. And I think you would pretty much say that who I am here isn't any different than when you're at home, right? And I think that makes a big difference, like when people are genuine and just who they are. And I think that's what streaming is supposed to be about, right? It's not supposed to be at least with the cooking streamers, it's not supposed to be somebody else. You're not supposed to be playing a part. You're just supposed to be, hey, come hang in my kitchen with me while I cook. Let's see, what is our favorite type of food to cook? I love making Mexican food, but I also love grilling, steaks and stuff like that. I'd love to get a smoker and learn how to do that.
My favorite's breakfast.
Breakfast is your favorite? Yeah, you send me pictures of your breakfast every once in a while too. So
I've been doing avocado toast recently with like fried egg and stuff.
Today, when we were at a restaurant, somebody had a breakfast pizza and they cooked eggs on the pizza so they were nice and runny. So you get the runny yolk on your pizza. That was good.
That sounds good.
Yes, make sure your Uber drops you at the right place at DFW for sure. Chicago O'Hare, I didn't have a problem with when I lived in Chicago, but I can't speak to it now. I haven't been there for years.
Does that one have the light tunnel?
Yes, in the United terminal.
I like the light tunnel, but I never fly United anymore, so I never get to see it.
Yeah. Oh, look, randomly my drink is full again. Let's see here. It's hard to find good Mexican food in Seattle, I think. I think Kelsey's found a couple of places.
There's very little of it.
Yeah. Kelsey gets mildly annoyed if you buy out a section of her store. It's one of those things, like you want to sell everything, but then you also want to have things to sell to people. Right?
I don't like when it looks like we don't carry something.
That's what I'm saying. You want people to buy things, but at the same time, you want your store to look like there's things to buy. I get it. Kitsap. Kitsap has good Mexican food.
My head now.
Pop says Kitsap has good Mexican food.
Okay, good thing I have a car now.
I know. Let's see here. Kenton, Des Moines. Good
That's
Mexican
all very
culture.
far.
Yeah, but day trip when mom comes in town, right?
Okay. Oh, because you need to go travel to get good Mexican food?
No, I can walk like a mile and get good
that's what I
Mexican
figure.
food.
I think we should probably stick to like the seafood and the sushi.
I know, I want the seafood, but yeah. Okay. The ferry drops you right off in Bremerton. See, I'm going to have to get a map out. I have no idea. I know these things exist. This is like right in my face.
I barely know where these places are, and I've been here for almost 10 years, so.
I mean, if you haven't been there, I mean, we're in Texas, and sometimes we're like, okay, thanks, Darth, for coming by. So glad you were here. We'll save you a couple of tacos. Come on by. I mean, I know Ohio isn't right down the street, but, you know, maybe you'll move to Texas.
We'll overnight them.
We'll overnight the tacos.
You can have breakfast
tacos. What was I saying? Oh, it's like in Texas, there's so many small towns. Like we went to one town and you hear about it all the time, but I don't think Robbie and I had ever been out there. And it's like, oh, this is where it is. So that happens all the time.
You're just going to try really hard to get the cheesecake.
You what? Oh, he's trying to get the cheesecake. Lindsay's asking if you'd ever been to the Walrus and the Carpenter.
I haven't. I've heard about it, though.
Okay. Ooh. Yes.
You almost got it, dude. Just reach a little bit further. You'll be there. Yep. You're so close. You're so close.
Tri-tip can be good. Okay. Well, guys, you guys have been super, super awesome. Who's on? Do we know? Kelsey, he's been using the Stream Deck all night. He thinks he's super cool over there.
I'm glad he likes it.
I know I'm super cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So where do you think we should go?
So close, dude. Keep trying.
You want
No
to
one's
go?
got it.
I could click and see what they're doing.
Yeah. Any suggestions?
On where to go?
On where to go? Yeah. We've got John up in Canada. He's a former, who's on Master Chef in Canada. QT Games Quest, which is definitely not family friendly, but they are
He's
hilarious.
making strawberry macaroons for St. Jude.
Tabatai. All right, why don't we go see Tabatai cooking? So they are actually raising money for St. Jude's and making some yuzu strawberry macarons.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I love macarons.
Yeah.
You ever made macarons, Mom?
I have not, and I need to get, what I want to do is I want to do it with Pam, because Pam is the expert macaron maker around here. Like, she makes them for people. They ask for them for the parties. So
Cool.
she said she would do it. Then she had a couple of batches that didn't come out good, and then she went and come on, and now she feels like she's back in the groove. So we'll maybe set that up for May sometime and do macarons. So you guys, okay, so this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go see Tabatai, what is it, Tabatai Cooking? Tabatai Cooking, raising money for St. Jude. I am also part of this team. It's a team called Bone In Twitch. Words are hard. I have done really good. This is the first time words have been hard for me tonight. So now we're going to use the emote that words are hard. Okay, so, and it's a great group. This group, Bone In hasn't been, I'm sorry. Crusaders for a Cause as the other group that I'm in. They've raised over $250,000 for St. Jude's and Starlight Foundation. They are pretty amazing. So thank you, Juan, for making sure I'm staying awake. And thank you for the words are hard. I mean, this is the first time we've had to pull it out tonight, and that is unusual, super unusual. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for spending this time with Kelsey and I. Okay, I gotta go because Robbie's like, we're gonna go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Stay wild, stay awkward, be kind, go out in the world, be crazy and chaotic. Love it. Go.
Be like him.